A great big good morning. It's fantastic to have your company here on Jewellery Maker this morning. I'm of course joined by the extremely talented Mark Smith, who will be 1 year older tomorrow.
Oh, don't tell everyone.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. But it's a good thing. You're still as young.
Well, I had such a big build-up last year because it was a big 4-0 and it's a bit of an anticlimax now, so it's just starting up.
I can't believe you're 40.
It's just starting the next part of my life, isn't it? The next 10 years.
It's exciting. It's a new chapter.
I think I'm the oldest down here this morning. I must
Well,
be.
it makes a change from it being me, Marky. So I thought you were the same age as me.
No.
What do you mean am I under 40? You be careful, you. Yeah, I know. Now, we have got such an incredible show lined up for you today. We have got the most beautiful challenge ever with a strand that is a shape you have never, ever seen. I really love it. Now, before I give you a sneaky glimpse of the challenge, have a look at this. We've all been gushing and goshing over this strand. It's absolutely beautiful. Have a look at all that texture. It's just amazing, isn't it? It's coming up for you later on. Now we're going to kick off with our early bird. Our early bird this morning, of course, Mark's in the building, so we do have to have a little bit of macrame, even though he's turning into the wire king. Have a look at what I've got for you this morning. Now, this is a limited edition 2-piece pack that we don't have a huge amount of. So you get the hemp, 4 different colours, and you get 30 foot of each. So 120 foot. What's that in meters? I'm not even going to go there. 9 meters of each one, there we go. 36 meters, Jack, that was quick. I didn't know you had a brain.
Yeah,
have a look.
9 times table, that's it.
Well done. Then you get, now do you remember the bead boxes? I love these boxes. Well, we've got one for you, but it's with copper beads. And we haven't seen these in ages, have we? Have a little look. Now, my favourite's the really shiny one, because it reminds me of C-3PO after he's had his oil bath, when he's really shiny.
Oh, yes.
I love that film. Of course, there's a Star Wars reference to everything with Jenny, isn't there? Now, you've also got the brush beads. They do remind me of that.
Are you looking forward to the new Star Wars films, or do you think they shouldn't make any more?
I actually think no.
I agree with you. I agree with you completely.
I think,
yes.
You know, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi,
Yeah.
and that'll do for me.
I agree with you completely.
Love them. I absolutely love them. I could sit, do you know, my idea of a perfect night in would be close the curtains and watch the Star Wars trilogy.
We've had a Harry Potter weekend and a Star Wars weekend with all 6 back to back in 24 hours.
I'm coming to your
It's
house.
fantastic.
That sounds like my heaven. Love it.
No, amazing.
Watch Lord of the Rings back to back in 1 weekend. That's hard.
Jack's saying he watched
That
Lord
was
of the
hard,
Rings
yes.
back to back. I could do that as well. I love it. All that. Anyway, let's talk about these. Nobody cares what films we like. So you've got, how many beads are in here all together? Let me see. You've got 27. They're E-coated copper. Look at the texture. This is amazing. Have a look at the detail of this bead. Isn't that fabulous? Now this 27-piece bead box was launched at $17.95. And actually, when you price it up per bead, that's a fabulous price tag, isn't it? Think about running your leather cords through these. Think about, of course, with the hemp through these. Think about Shambhala style with the round beads. You know, you could do some really simple pieces. You could add lots and lots of these to a lariat style necklace. There's ever such a lot of ideas that are probably running through your mind. Earrings you could use, the smaller ones. A big chunky necklace with lots of these on a la Gemma Crow style. Add them with some wire. What about some copper wire? I think they'd look fabulous. Again, loving that these all come in that bead box, which I've missed. I've missed the bead box. You can store your findings in there once you've, well, anything. You know, it's always good to have plenty of storage boxes. So you get the copper beads box set, which includes cones, coins and ball beads. Again, 27 pieces. And you've got your pack of 4, 9 meters of hemp cord in natural colors on a 0.5. This is your early bird. Remember, it's a limited edition. There are 2 ways that you can come shopping with us here today at Jewellery Maker. You can hop yourself on the phone lines, 0800 644 655, or you can get yourself involved online. It's jewellerymaker.com. Remember, the bead box alone was launched at £17.95. We're going to give you such an excellent opportunity. So if we just gave you this for £17.95, you'd be getting the hemp for free. We're not. We're going to go mega low, unbelievably low. Again, limited stock, £12.95 is your price tag for all 27 copper beads that have been e-coated in the bead box. You've got the hemp cord. The code that you need for £12.95 is VRG C75. Lots of you on the phone lines for this, and I don't blame you. Please make sure that you are staying on those phone lines and you're checking out baskets if you're shopping with us online. I'll keep you updated as far as stock's concerned, because I know in the repeats a lot of people do try, and this is fast approaching limited, on top of our limited stock. Remember, everybody that shops with us today will of course be blessed with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. If you're not sure and you'd like to get involved in Shambhala style bracelets, then grab Mark's DVD. It's £4.95 for that Macrame DVD.
This hemp is 0.5 millimetres?
0.5, yeah.
How long have we been doing that? I thought we only had millimetre.
No,
In that case, I would snap this up as soon as possible, because this will go through all of our beads. Some of the beads, the holes are quite small, and the 1 mil, we have a bit of a problem getting through the holes. But if we've got 0.5 mil, that'll go through everything. So I would snap that up without a doubt. I've never seen that before. 0.5.
Do you know, I didn't even think of that, Mark. No. I just thought that must be the standard size for it.
No,
0.5 is not the standard size for it.
No. Oh, fantastic.
How wonderful is that? For £12.95. Again, the item that you need, VRG C75. Now, I'm very excited to bring you Mark's challenge. Is Mark having the early bird as part of his challenge too? There you go then, Jack. You take that to our barkie. Now have a look, because I've got Mark's challenge for you, and actually, I've got every single strand is just fantastic, and I'd love any one of these in my collection. Have a look. Now these are clear quartz, carrot-shaped gemstones. How perfect for Easter. What would you do? Would you run some green beading thread through there and curl it so it looks like a carrot? That's what I want to do.
Just little earrings.
Little carrot earrings, little Easter bunny earrings. I love the sound of that. Now you'll notice that these are grooved as well. So if you do want to run wire or beading thread around them, those grooves will cling on to that, which is nice if you've got a different colour. And of course, these are clear. Remember, this is a shape we've never seen these carrots. We're all very excited about these this morning. Now have a look. Oh, I love these. I love star shapes, stars and hearts. They go down well, don't they? And these are mother of pearl stars. They're just beautiful. We don't, you know, when we get stars, they do come in sometimes. They fly straight out. 12 millimeters, these stars. Then I've got for you my 2 favourites together. You've got your serpentine and your preonite colour, and you've got your rose quartz. Now, I adore those together. I think they're beautiful. And then let's add a little bit of fun with your corner drilled crackle quartz. Now, take a look at this serpentine, because you'll see they're grooved around the edges. Perfect, therefore, for Shambhala style. Perfect for wire work, because you've got that groove, you'll get that snug fit. How gorgeous are these? Now, you could create some kids' jewellery out of those corner drilled squares. You could do what I know Mark would do and separate all the colours. You could keep all the colours together. They could be charms, they could be dangles. My lovely nieces would love these. Lele and Mina, they're probably watching. Good morning. Love those little cherubs. You've got some really fun, do you know what? This is a great mix, isn't it? You've got lots of different shapes and sizes. Every strand gives us a different shape. You've got, and actually every strand is a feature shape. You've got those carrots, you've got those stars. Use them separately or use them together. And I just love these two together. I think they're harmonious. Think back to that English country rose garden, and those are the colours, aren't they? AIG C47 is your code. If you were to buy these all individually, you'd be paying the very best part of 40 quid, wouldn't you? You're not paying anywhere near £40 tonight. This bundle is called Starry Eyes. Get yourself on the phone lines for it. 0800 644 655. The cream shell style beads are 12 mil. You have 500 carats in that rose quartz. The centre drilled large nuggets are around 15 by 10 millimeters, 55 carats in your multicolored crackle quartz corner drill cubes. Those are 4 mil. 260 carats in your serpentine. Those are 19 by 12, and 45 carats in your white quartz graduated carved carats or cones. Those range between 8 by 4 all the way up to 14 by 6 millimeters. And again, there are two ways to shop on the phone lines. 0800 644 655. Or come through to us on the website, because we are going mega low. I know these are going to sell out. £22.95. Remember, the best part of £40 if you were shopping for these individually. 5 strands for £22.95. AIG C47 is the code that you need. And Mark, I'm just absolutely loving these cones.
They're amazing shape, aren't they?
It's the carrots that I love. How about you?
Fantastic.
What are you going to do with those, Marky?
I've no idea. I like your idea about wrapping wire around. They might be quite funky.
Well, I think so, because you've got the grooves there, especially the bigger one, and these are graduated.
And then do you hang them that way or that way? That's another means. You have them point down, or do you have them point up?
Well, you could do either. It depends whether you want to make an Easter-themed piece with the bunnies. Which is cute.
Why are they Easter related? Because the whole
rabbits
carrot
eat
thing.
Carrots, yeah.
Okay.
Of course. It's springtime. Because don't you think bunnies, carrots? Yes, definitely. Definitely. I love it.
They
I think
are
these
amazing.
are
I love
cute.
those grooves. They're fantastic.
I just think they're so different. And isn't it lovely to have something so different? What do you think you're going to make then, Marky?
I might have a go at a wirework star or a flower, or because they go to a point, you can have them in a flower. I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
And then we've got the themes of the stars here.
I think I'm going to make you some earrings.
Oh yes, thank you.
With the stars.
And if you're making them specifically for me, it does mean I get to take them home.
It does. Absolutely. And then, we were saying before the show, this rose quartz, it is so heavily coloured, isn't it? It looks just like morganite.
It's Madagascan rose quartz,
beautiful.
which gives us the richest colour. And these together, I like the way that you've put those two, the serpentine and the rose quartz together, because I think these look like a peeled grape, don't they?
They do.
You know when you get
They're
the
amazing.
grape in the mid, the seed, if you peel it, I think that's what this looks like. Just very much like preonite, actually.
But I'm thinking the rose quartz with those copper beads. I mean, what a combination.
Oh yeah, I love that. They really are. It's like morganite and rose gold actually is lovely, and that's kind of got the same spin, hasn't it?
These are quite substantial, aren't they? They're quite weighty. They're amazing.
I love the C3POs. That's what they are. They're C3PO colour. Gorgeous.
No, it's going to be good. I'll definitely go down the macrame route and a bit of wire and a bit of dangly earring, and that'll be good fun. It's a good challenge today.
I can't wait.
And then stars. How much was this? 22?
£22.95 for all 5 strands. And actually, Mark, these are big carat weights in that serpentine and the rose quartz, and you've got lots of different shapes here. So it's a great value, isn't it?
Yeah, my basic price on my craft store for earrings are £5, okay? And that's including sterling silver. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 and some silver, and that's recouped the price of that bundle. And that's all I've used. 8 stars.
So we're thinking this is a big profit maker.
Huge. Huge.
And now, do you think spring and summer are the best times after Christmas to start again, getting out? There's lots of spring fairs out there,
Well,
aren't there?
I've had one craft fair so far. It was a sort of a spring fair, it wasn't a craft fair. And over February and March, I think I've got about 9 booked. But Easter's definitely the time. And as we remember last year, I mean, the end of March, beginning of Easter was our summer, wasn't it? It was our hot time. So all these colours are going to come into their own. It's fantastic. I love these little cubes as well.
Me too.
I will split up the colours.
I know. I always know when I see that.
Fantastic.
And you've got the options either way, haven't you?
Brilliant.
Now I'm going to have to go back over to the middle, so I'm going to leave you to your challenge.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you make with that.
Cool.
Now we're going to go on back over. We've got so much to show you in today's show. You know what I'm going to do right now? You know, Mark and I were just talking about summer, and let's give you a very important strand for your summer collections. I've got for you a brand new strand of pure turquoise. Now, why am I saying pure turquoise? What's the difference between any other turquoise? Well, most turquoise actually out there that in fact is turquoise. Most turquoise that you can buy has been stabilized. A lot of gemstones are treated in certain ways, even things like rubies and emeralds that are very often treated, they are filled or they're heat treated just to bring out their natural beauty. When you get a gemstone in its purest form and it's still perfect, you know that you've got some of the very finest of that gemstone that your money can buy, and this strand is absolutely no exception to that rule. Now, it's hard for us to get hold of. This very highly coveted gemstone is turquoise. We'll see, we give to you turquoise coloured howlite, and often when you buy jewellery on the high street and you presume the gemstone is turquoise, I reckon about 8 times out of 10 it isn't, because this gemstone is so highly coveted. This is a colour that is striking. This is a colour that is unmistakable. This is a gemstone in its purest form, natural, untreated, unstabilised turquoise. And I just think it's perfect for your summer collections. I just think it's absolutely adorable with those silver pieces with a bit of white. You know, if we put, I've got some sodalite from later on. Look at that. How summery are these two together? Now I've also got some power shell coming up for you a little bit later. I think that's a really perfect team. Look, gorgeous. Now Mark made a turquoise. Oh, that is good, Mark. You're getting so good with wire. Now you're just showing off now. Isn't that amazing?
I had a few stones left from a kit that we're going to be showing later on, and I thought, I don't normally make rings.
Oh, Mark, it's gorgeous. Oh, do you know, that's so Egyptian.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Oh, I love that. Well, in fact, of course, turquoise is a colour that was very much used in paintings in the Egyptian time, but from ground down turquoise, but it was also used in makeup, as was lapis lazuli. And actually thinking about lapis lazuli, the two together are an absolutely perfect team. So you've got December's birth gemstone here, you've got a striking colour, and I want you to look at this shape and size. Yes, you can put these in a ring. You can see that right there. Yes, you can put them in earrings, and you can afford to be very, very heavy gemstone wise. These would look stunning with the stars that we gave to Mark for Mark's challenge. They're brand new today. They should have been launched at $24.95. Now don't forget, this isn't just everyday turquoise. This is 100% natural, unstabilized turquoise. The best quality that your money can buy. And you're going to be putting that into your jewellery designs. The item code that you need, CMG P60. These will go in a ring, they'll go in earrings, necklaces, bracelets. They'll go so well with other gemstones. The summer essential strand, I think. What do you think? You need to check out baskets if you are shopping with us online today. We've got just over 100 of these, so not a huge quantity. Oh, Kim's saying we've got less than that now. We've got 88 left. CMG P60, £17.95 is a wonderful price tag for genuine turquoise. Isn't it fabulous? And the ring that Mark's made is beautiful as well. Congratulations to everybody that's got theirs. It really is wonderful having your company here today. We love and appreciate every single one of you. You'll get a 30-day money-back guarantee. as our way of showing you just that. And don't forget, if you're shopping with us for the very first time today, you will get a free tutorial DVD, a free step-by-step book, and a free JM Hub magazine, which is on subscription. So you'll get that through your post every month for free. £17.95.
Because on my craft table, apart from diamond, I can now cater for all birthstones. And I always try to do my craft table 3 months in advance. Now last year, we could not get hold of any turquoise. So for people coming in for December birthstone presents, I couldn't have any. So
did you have turquoise coloured howlite or something like that? I did,
that's all I could have.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I would buy this today and just keep it in my stash, and then August, September time when the Christmas rush starts kicking in, I know then I've got a substantial stash of turquoise, and then not to let people down over Christmas. I know it's a long way off, but...
Well, actually, you're super organised, though, and thinking ahead all of the time means that your customers aren't missing out.
I'd always worry that we wouldn't be able to get hold of it nearer Christmas next year. So,
well, it's such a hard gemstone for us to get, actually. And you know what? We do something a little bit silly sometimes, and what happens is we get a list of all the gemstones that come in, and we know, because Paula will say, guess what's coming next week, and we're excited for it. What happens is presenters and producers get a little bit, we don't think about saving for later. We're like, put all of that turquoise and I can't wait to do it. And when that sells out, we're like, more turquoise tomorrow. So within a couple of weeks, it's all gone. And then we're sat, left there for months with no more turquoise. If we were wise, we'd save it up for you, but we can't. We're all or nothing, aren't we? Right, now we're going to give you, actually this is going to go so well with your first kit. It's called Flash. Splash. I thought you said Flash. Oh, like the movie. I love that movie, Splash. I haven't watched that for ages.
It's 25 years old this year.
Is it? Yeah. Oh no, I remember when that came out and how brilliant Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yes.
And she was so beautiful, I wanted to be a mermaid because of that movie. Have a look at this. Just beautiful. This Aphrodite strand is incredibly beautiful. The POW shell. Now everything that's mystical and magical can be seen in this kit, can't it? You look at this and you think of the magic and the fantasy of mermaids. You think of that beauty, the sea. And if you got the turquoise strand, that would be heavenly together. Now let's talk about each individual strand, because we've got 3 very, very wonderful gemstones here. The POW shell can only be found in New Zealand. You have to free dive to get POW shell. And an interesting fact is that it's mainly women that actually go and free dive for this gemstone. It's the world's most colourful organic shell. So you better get yourself over to New Zealand, Jack. Just watch how it's done. It's the most colourful organic shell in the world, and you can see all of this wonderful pearlescence. The blues and the greens and the golds, they're double-sided, and these would be perfect in a ring. These would be perfect in a bracelet. These are perfect for earrings. There's such a lot you can do with a shape and size like that. But if you've just started wire wrapping, what a great surface to wire wrap with. Then look at the apatite. You've got clarity, you've got colour. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now, when was the last time you saw apatite in 3mm rounds? Never. Never is when. Now, what I'm thinking about with this strand is bridal tiaras. Lots of little delicate apatites with some white pearls. Beautiful. Something blue. They'd be stunning, wouldn't they? You can put them in earrings. They're just stunning. I just want you to look at that clarity and also think about the fact that we've never seen a strand like this before. They'd be gorgeous in rings. There's such a lot you can do. And you know what? They will add that soft, subtle, delicate touch to your jewellery. Look at that colour. Think about that colour with citrine. Look at that glow. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's really, really stunning. There's 10 carats in this apatite strand. And just, do you know what? You could just take a moment and they're like little raindrops on a sunny day, aren't they? I think they're so beautiful. I think this strand is extremely inspiring. And you look at them and you see how delicate and how pretty and how beautiful they are. and it'll inspire you to make delicate, pretty jewellery. And just think again, you know, not only is the beauty of this strand striking, but think about the craftsmanship that goes into faceting a gemstone like this and keeping the clarity, keeping it so there are no inclusions to the eye, keeping it so that these gorgeous gemstones are all beautifully colour matched. Then add a little bit of richness. Now, I'm thinking tiaras. These two together are beautiful. Now this pyrite is super sparkly. You're always going to have that lovely gold colour. Now these are 3 mil as well, great spacer beads. So these go together so wonderfully, all these gemstones, but I want you to think about how well they're going to fit into your jewellery as individual strands too. It's called Splash. Now you also get your beading thread, your elastic, your monofilament. Just look at this, and you can almost, do you know what? You know when you, even something silly like when you look at the Celebrity in the Jungle programme and they all go under the waterfall and all those wonderful colours and the water just coming down, that's what this reminds me of. All those fabulous watery colours, fresh colours, beautiful colours. 50 metres of beading thread, over 6 metres of clear elastic, 18 metres of monofilament wire, and you also get 100 gold findings. Now you have got 9 karat gold on e-coated copper. E-coating means that your findings will be hypoallergenic. E-coating means that your findings will not tarnish so easily. E-coating means that your customers that otherwise would be quite sensitive to other precious metals can in fact wear this. BDG C68 is your item code. If you were to buy all these elements individually, we'd be talking the best part of £40, just a few pennies under £40. You're not going to pay anywhere near that price tag today. But you know what, it would be good. £40 is fine for all of this, isn't it? It is. For that Aphrodite, which is just stunningly beautiful. Well, all of these are gorgeous. And I know when you see Mark's jewellery, you're going to want to snap this up. Splash, BDG, C68. Nowhere near £40 this morning. 0800 644 655. £21 and 95 pence is your price tag. You know what to do, but do it fast, because we don't have major quantities of these. Come shop with us online, but be sure to check out your baskets. Never forget, we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you see with us here at jewellerymaker.com. It's gorgeous to have your company this morning. We love you lots. Now, I'm going to go over to Mark and have a look at all of the fabulous jewellery that he's created from this kit. Now, Splash is such a beautiful kit, and remember that Aphrodite, it's so beautiful, it's so delicate, it's so fresh. Mark, what did you love about this kit?
What I really like about this kit is the delicateness of it. I mean, it is just so delicate and so feminine. It's just beautiful, absolutely. And to have Aphrodite seed beads, oh my gosh, I don't think we've ever had them before.
I'm in love with, do you know what, these earrings, Mark, they wouldn't go amiss. They're very simple, they're very elegant. In Cheltenham, we've got a very expensive jewellers, and this is the sort of thing you would see in the window with a big label behind it. You know, they scream that elegance, and sometimes it's that understated elegance that we love.
Right.
And that we,
no,
you know,
beautiful.
these are something you would wear to that special occasion, that dinner dance, somewhere where you want to look classy and sophisticated. And I think there's a time and a place for all different types of jewellery. This is for that garden, summer garden party. This is for that special occasion. You know, they're very, very beautiful.
I just look at that pair of earrings and think all those hours of time someone's faceted those by hand. It's just amazing.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful. I adore this kit.
And I just love the matching bracelet. I think this makes a perfect gift for somebody. Can you imagine a special birthday or something?
Yes,
I think,
yeah,
or an
no, I think you're right.
anniversary. I think these two together are just breathtaking.
And the bracelet is ladder weave, which which I love that technique. And,
I do
and
too.
To get the Aphrodite, I mean, they will just work so perfectly, the two colours, don't they?
I love the way you've
beautiful.
alternated them, Mark, and I think actually with the ladder weave, we often associate big chunky pieces of jewellery. You've done it with two very delicate gemstones here, and it just works.
Well, I've done one in the past using Gems of Distinction aquamarine. Just beautiful. It's very, very delicate, and as you said, for an evening out, something special. It's just beautiful, and I've put a little charm on the end of the extender there, just to tie it all in.
Adds to the elegance actually when you're wearing it, Mark, and you've got something like that. It doesn't make you feel elegant. It's a sort of champagne in hand jewellery. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you're going somewhere special where there's a champagne reception and you're wearing something very classy, very elegant. It's that kind of jewellery, which is so lovely, because we do have lots of different kits. We have the big pizzazz gemstones. These are delicate, these are understated, these are very classy, and I love that, aren't they? Now, these earrings, again, very simple, right up my street, shoulder dusters. Again, you know what? These, I think, are kind of elegant party style earrings too.
And they weigh absolutely nothing.
You're right.
I mean, they've got that long dangle. It's just an eye pin and a head pin, and they're beautiful.
I think they're gorgeous. You've done kind of a combination of both in the middle of there with some more earrings. Love these.
But that pow is just phenomenal colours, isn't it? It's just beautiful. And I think
striking.
And you could have used the silver findings as well with the same effect, but I think the gold just brings out that turquoise perfectly.
I think the gold was a perfect combination, and you're right, some things, you know, like the carnelian I would always put gold with. This you could put gold or silver with. Now I just love this bib star necklace. How beautiful would this be? You know, like we were speaking the other day about bandeau style dresses with that harsh kind of cut off neckline. That would be the perfect thing to wear with a bandeau. Gorgeous, just beautiful with those power shells. Can you imagine if you were on a sunny day, the light just bouncing off those? The lariat is gorgeous. Would we call this a lariat? Maybe oh, I love it. With the tassel. And Mark's done something very quirky with the rings. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm going to try these on. Let me take the turquoise one off. I do think the power shell is made to be in a ring, and actually it's one of the first things I said about it. It was put it in a ring, because look at that surface. That is a beach
and what I've done, I've taken a particular stone. If you flip it over,
you've got those two looks.
Completely two different looks. So always, before you rush in and make jewellery, have a look at the stones, have a look at both sides. That's just beautiful. That looks pyrite. It looks like a slab of pyrite, doesn't it?
It's beautiful. What a lovely colour. Like the colour of a mermaid's hair, actually, isn't it? Now, I've got another ring to show to you as well. Now, this one I would wear with this set, actually, Mark. That's a gorgeous set. Oh, I love it. And you've done it on elastic, have you?
I've done this on monofilament.
On monofilament?
Yes.
Have a look. I've never made a ring on monofilament. No.
Well, it's the holes in the seed beads are quite tiny, and then you can put a piece of elastic through one way, but when you're doing beady beads, which I've done on here, you have to go through for every fourth bead with two strands. You have to go back on itself, and the holes are just slightly too small for two lots of elastic. But monofilament has that give, it has that stretch. So as long as you think of a ring size you've got, and make the ring in that size, it's absolutely perfect.
I've never seen a ring like that. I love it. Isn't it? You've made it out of beady beads, then.
Yes, yeah.
Are we going to have a little look at how you've done that? Let's have a see. Yeah. How gorgeous! I love this.
I'll quickly show you how to do a beady bead for any of the new viewers that we've got. But what I'll do, I found these larger pyrites and some beading thread just to bring it up on the camera. I've made the components for the ring, and then we'll just fit it all together, and I'll show you how we make it.
Fabulous.
So set off with a piece of thread, probably about slightly longer than this, about 2 foot long. You get 50 on a reel, so you may as well use it.
Absolutely.
And the first thing you do is you pop on 4 beads. So the pyrite that we've had recently is just beautiful. 3, 4, and then what we do is the 4th bead, we go back through with the other piece of the thread. So go through like so, and then pull, and you get, in effect, a diamond. And then you repeat it again. So 1, and you put 2 on one side, and then 1 on the other side.
To make that row up of 4.
That's right.
I always think that you've got to make up 4.
That's right. So you actually said you've got that row of 4.
Yeah.
And then you pop it back through itself again, like so, and we get the second. As you can see, it's starting to curl already, and this will also have that effect with the monofilament as well. So that's 7 so far. So we pop on another 2 on one side.
Now, this is a technique actually, Mark, that despite the fact you've been jewellery making for a long time, it's like doing plaits in hair or something. Sometimes you just can't grasp it, and then you get it, and you think to yourself, what was that?
It took me months and months and months to get to grips with it. And it just happened once, and I thought, oh, that's how you do it. And then you go back and you think, oh, I can't do it again. And but just keep persevering,
there is a guide in the book. A lot of people take to it straight away.
Yes.
Beady beads can be one of those things. It's like a puzzle, and you're thinking, why can't my brain work this out? But it is that Kim can't do it. She can't do it, but I can do it, which is funny because we all know how stupid I am.
So you've got.
It's true. It's what I'm famous for.
So you've got the 3 diamonds, and then you're left with 2. So at 12 beads, you need to make a beady bead. So you pop on 1 each side, and then what you do. And this is why the elastic wouldn't work with the beady beads, because this first bead has already got the beading thread going through it, and you have to take both strands now and push it through the first bead. So you wouldn't be able to get 3 pieces of elastic.
No, right, okay.
So, but monofilament works perfectly. And then we take the second side, push it through like so, and then by magic you pull the 2 strands, and it makes it's fantastic.
Oh, I love that with those pyrites you've used.
And then what you would do is you would take one side of the thread and you would go round the top until you had them both together, and then you would knot it using the monofilament. Okay, so that's your beady bead. So what I've done in the kit...
There's no stopping you beading now, is there?
So what I've done in the kit is tiny, it's very cute, and very delicate. I mean, imagine those on the bottom of a couple of inch pieces of chain as dangly earrings. It'd be beautiful. And I've got 2 of the Aphrodite, and then I've got the monofilament, and I've popped on, I think it's about 15 of the beads. And then all you do is you simply thread on one of the Aphrodite beady beads right through the middle, like so, and then you pop on the pyrite through the middle. I mean, you could reverse it, you could do Aphrodite as the band, and then 2 pyrite with an Aphrodite in the middle. There's plenty of beads.
Labradorite would look good in that too.
It would, yeah. So you've got your 3, and then all you do is you simply knot.
So you've done it on one side rather than.
Yes,
my natural reaction would be to put some on one side and some on the other, because again, I'm stupid.
Yeah, but what you did when you've made the knot here, the knot will slip inside the beady bead and you won't see it.
Yeah, I see the logic of it when you're doing it. It's the sort of thing that I wouldn't have thought of doing, and then going, oh yeah.
So before you actually double knot it, just make sure that it will go on your finger.
A ring mandrel would be a good idea at this point.
Yeah, so
but not an essential, of course.
No. So we've done 1 knot, and then because we get monofilament in our kits, and I don't think many people. I don't use it very often, but it's got so many different uses, especially with a little seedy beads like this. And so we've got a double knot. Do it again.
Isn't that pretty? So pretty, that ring, isn't it? Now remember, with this kit, you get absolutely everything. So if you're shopping with us for the first time today and you're thinking to yourself, what's this kit? What does it mean? Well, with a kit, apart from your tools, you get absolutely everything you need to either recreate Mark's designs or, of course, create your own. You get the gemstones, you get the findings. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Everything apart from, and you get the beading thread, the monofilament, everything you need, the elastic, apart from your tools. If you want the tools, they range from £9.95 for a whole pack on our website, or just by calling. Now the kit's called Splash. Let me give you a quick kit rundown of absolutely everything that you get within your kit. You get 30 carats of pyrite, the faceted rounds are 3mm, the power shell rectangles are 13 by 18, 10 carats in your Aphrodite faceted rounds at 3mm, 50 mils of beading thread over 6 metres of clear elastic, 80 metres of monofilament wire on a 0.25. You also get 2 organza gift bags, all for the crazy price tag of just £21.95. Now, if you love this kit, you're going to love the next 3-strand pack I'm going to give to you. We're going to do it over here. It's called Special Effects. And, and look at these power shells. What are we going to call these? Barrels? They're barrels, aren't they?
Barrels, yeah. Flat barrels.
Aren't they beautiful? So these are the perfect complement to the kit that you just bought. And it's not just the power shell, because I've also got, brace yourself, Mark, Labradorite, 2 strands of gorgeous faceted Labradorite. We don't see a lot of faceted Labradorite when we do, and faceted rounds. We see some faceted slabs, don't we, now and then? They gorgeous. And they really and truly are going to be the most perfect complement to your kit. Now you get 150 carats in each strand of Labradorite, so 300 in total, and they're 8mm rounds. The barrels are 18 by 13 millimeters. Kim's going, they are faceted. I know that. Look at them. They're beautiful, aren't they? Now I want to show you. Look at the Labrador essence.
I know. I'm trying not to.
What are you thinking, Mark, with a kit like this?
Well, I'm thinking if for anyone who's bought the second Macrame DVD, we do a Macrame technique with floating. So you have the Macrame going underneath, and they stand prominent
I've seen
above.
It. Yes.
So I'm just thinking black hemp or black leather cord, this is fantastic. But I'm thinking if anyone's bought that kit with the Aphrodite and that.
Oh yes, beautiful.
I can't believe that shiller on that Labradorite.
And the pyrite looks beautiful with it too. Oh look, it's like treasure, don't you think?
Gosh.
It's like treasure.
Oh dear.
Beautiful. Now this is a brand new 3-strand pack. The perfect combination, harmonious combination to go with the kit splash that you just bought. 3 strands, limited edition. Brand new. If you bought these individually, you'd be paying £21.95 today. GYG C56 is your code, and we're going as low as £14.95. We've seen Labradorite strands, 1 strand for that price. Like £12.95, I think, would be a decent price for the faceted Labradorite.
So basically, you're paying for those 2, aren't you? And you're getting that free.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. I think you're paying £12.95, getting these for £2, and then these for free.
God,
great price, isn't it?
Have we got many in stock? Would I be able to get one at 1 o'clock?
How many have we got, Kim? We've got 140 in stock, Mark, so it's limited edition.
Oh, look at that.
You need to be quick. Look. It's so pretty, Labradorite, and I love this because you've got so many different shades.
The golds, look.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Illuminated with Labrador essence for £14.95, 2 strands.
Look at that facets are bringing it alive, isn't it?
Absolutely. Perfect. Beautiful. Labradorite was voted one of your favourite gemstones here at Jewellery Maker, or in fact your favourite gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. GYG C56 Labradorite, you can put in feminine pieces or masculine pieces. These would be perfect for cufflinks, wouldn't they?
Beady bead cufflinks.
Beady bead cufflinks, perfect.
Yeah.
Now you know what? It's time for us to go and have a look at your designs on the Wall of Fame.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. Now we had some designs yesterday we didn't get time to read out, so we're going to do that now. I have got such a beautiful, I wonder whether they did this themselves. It's gorgeous. And look at the Oceanic. Stunning, isn't it?
Gizmo beads.
Beautiful. Have you done that yet?
Once.
Have you?
I love it. With Labradorite and Aphrodite, actually, funnily enough.
Gorgeous. These are gorgeous. 513. Love your work, Karen, from Swindon. I used to go clubbing there when I was a teenager. Brunel Rooms.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do you remember Brunel Rooms?
I've heard of those, I haven't been. I haven't been to a nightclub.
Whatever?
Ever. No. I've never been to a nightclub.
Mark, We're going to change that. We're going to change that.
Never been.
I can't have that. Really? Oh no, right. You've got to do everything at least once, Mark. Right, Karen says, hi to all at JM, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a joint effort between my husband Andy and myself. He made the daisy pendant using copper clay. Oh, it's amazing. Wow. Oh, Andy, are you addicted to copper clay? Because I know I am. Using copper clay, which he pressed into a mould and then fired using a torch. After an hour of sanding and polishing, he handed it over to me and said, my fingers are worn out, see what you can do with this. I decided to make a necklace using antique bronze wire, which I gizmoed. Peridot, oh, I love peridot. 2mm beads, where did you get that from us? Some of the wires, then I finished it off with a toggle clasp that I made out of the same wire. We enjoyed the 1 hour specials you did last week on how to use different products and techniques. Hope to see more soon. We love the shows, especially the singing done by Carol from Karen Smith in Swindon. I've not heard that Carol, well, I've obviously heard Carol singing, not on air. I'm going to have a look at that one. What have you got, Mark? Oh,
This,
lovely.
Beady bead, look.
Yeah.
The one I've got here is number 509, and this is from Zoe in Cornwall. Hi all, this is my third entry into the Wall of Fame. It has been made with lapis lazuli, gold beading thread, crimp beads and covers, and gold-plated spacer beads. I hope that everyone is keeping well in the studio and hope that all the gorgeous designs long may continue. That's just beautiful. You'd love those earrings.
These remind me of peacocks.
Yes,
earrings.
they do, don't they? Yes.
I love them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The shepherd hook looks like the head, blue
Yeah.
the body, and then the tail.
Yeah.
I love them. Right up my street, yeah. Oh, I
Wow.
love it. Look at this.
One of my favourites.
Something very simple but very powerful. It's number 512 and it's from Sarah in Chichester. And she says, hi JM, I attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Here is a necklace made with tiger's eye and gold-plated beads and findings, all from Jewellery Maker. I hope to win this week so I don't keep emptying my bank account buying gemstones. Well, it's beautiful. The good thing is at least you can sell it on, Sarah. Gorgeous, well done, love it.
Beautiful. Look at this.
Woo!
This is my technique to learn in February.
Is it the Viking weed?
It is.
It's amazing, isn't
Isn't
it?
that beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 510, and this is from Jan. Hi Jan, hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. The Viking weave necklace is made from 0.6mm turquoise and silver wire on 12 loops and is 3/4 inch in diameter. Gosh, enormous.
Wow.
The pendant is black onyx from the Monochrome kit. The fastener is made from a 6mm core and hand wrapped with 0.6mm wire. This is definitely not a piece for the faint-hearted, as it is rather large. It does look better on than just draped on the bust. I'm sorry the picture is not very good. It has been a rather dull day today with no sunshine at all. Doesn't show the beautiful colour. It's stunning, stunning. I hope you like it, and if you can read this out on Sunday, no. Please say a mahoosive hello to Tina. I'll do that for you. Hello, Tina. And that's from Jan McLeod. I hope I've pronounced that right. That's amazing.
I've got number 511. What have they done? Oh.
Ah, yes.
Is it what is that?
Kumahimo, I think.
Kumahimo, that's
Yes.
it, yeah. And it's from Bev Baines, who says, hello all at JM. Oh, by the way, you're number 511. Here is my latest offering for the Wall of Fame. I would normally use hemp or rat tail for Kumahimo, but Kumahimo work, but I was tidying my craft room and came across a large stash of embroidery thread. So I thought, why not? I'll try anything once. That's exactly my life's philosophy there, Bev. This necklace has definitely been a labour of love, taking 3 days and a lot of patience to make with an 8-warp braid, which measures a delicate 3mm across and over 1 metre long. The pendant is made from a JM antique bronze wire and beautiful Jewellery Maker bronze 8 rondelles. The findings are from my stash. I hope you like it as much as I do. Keep smiling, Bev Baines. Bev, I love it.
It's beautiful. If anyone's bought those,
Gosh,
they came in a pack of 8, the little reels with the different colour cottons in.
Yeah.
Kumahimo is amazing for that. It's beautiful.
I used to use those silky threads for hair braid wraps and things, but I've probably still got some somewhere. Right now, if you want to get involved in the Wall of Fame, we're going to show you exactly how, and afterwards we've got a very, very special treat for you.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker on the 25th of February for our fashion focus show, where we will be focusing our attention on classic connections. Guest designer Laura Binding will be taking you through some great techniques to get amazing classic fashion looks. Be inspired and get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus Show, 25th of February on Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. We have got so many treats for you today. Before I show you something that is just adorable, I have got for you the most incredible deal. Now, I picked this personally for you because we can give you a ridiculous deal on it. And I thought, you know what? I like giving you ridiculous deals, I do. And all these spring fairs that are coming up, I want to give you a chance. I'm not going to get it all out because there's so much. But we are giving you the most incredibly low price tag for all of this, so you do need to be in as quickly as you can. You get 2 packs of your multicoloured hemp cord. Have a look at that. So you get 2 packs of that. 10 yards each. And you get 10 assorted colours.
Is that a millimetre and 0.5 as well?
This is 1 mil, this one is.
Right.
And yeah, they're both, these two are 1 mil.
Wow.
And, oh, look, okay, then you've got 1 mil hemp cord in the natural colours, and you've got 1 0.5 in the natural colours.
Right.
So you've got the 2 different diameters there. You also get the Macrame DVD. Now this is the additional one, which is the DVD that in fact taught Mark how to macrame. That's worth $4.95 on its own. And you get 100 meters of ribbon. So you get 10 different colors. And we're guaranteeing all of this, with all of this ribbon, for under £20. Oh, by the way, it's a lot under £20. I'm going to give it to you for £19.95. It's ridiculously below £20. In fact, no, actually, I'm not going to spoil it. Now, I've got for you the most incredible. Oh gosh, there's so much. It's all falling everywhere. Stay. Right, stay. Have a look. Now, I don't know where to start with this because they are all so beautiful. And actually, I want to show them all together and then I'm going to take them separately. CD beads for me are something that I adore because you've got so many options. And I do like to create the big chunky pieces, but isn't it lovely sometimes to be able to create something delicate? And I think when we're thinking about summery occasions and we're thinking about wearing our pretty summer dresses, it's delicate jewellery that we want sometimes, isn't it? Now have a look at what you've got. You've got 3 strands of CD beads. Is it 3 strands or 4 strands? 4 strands actually of CD beads. Now look at those colours, they are beautiful. And just have a think about it, set the scene again. Walking through the beach, barefoot, with the waves crashing against the shore. Sun's just going down. Those are the colours, aren't they? Those are the colours. I'm not done. That's not everything you get with this. I want to look at this aquamarine strand. And just look, because it is very different. I said to Kim, you know, they're not perfect and that's why I love them. They are so organic. And that's what we love, isn't it? You know, when I'm in the scene, when I'm talking about walking barefoot on the sand and seeing all these colours in nature, they're not perfect. They are mixed. The clouds mix in the sky with the blues, and the sands are lots of different shades of golden tones and caramel tones, aren't they? And the sea, the colours of the sea, you get the greens and the blues, and that's exactly what this reminds me of. And I really love the aquamarine for giving us the chance to actually have a look at a gemstone and get that feeling. They are very organic. And I love that these are full of colour. This isn't a strand of clarity. This is a strand of natural colours, natural formations, natural blends, beauty, softness. They're just gorgeous. They're called Oceanic shades. And you get 330 carats of that aquamarine strand. They're 15 by 10. 10 carats in your Amazonite rounds, they're 2 mil. 10 carats in your aventurine, 2 mil rounds also. Now these, you get 4 seed bead strands, which I'm going to show you. Seed beads are perfect for creating that beady bead. Seed beads are perfect for that spacer. Now you see how I laid them against my skin on my wrist? They're perfect for simple stretchies like that. You can make stretchy rings, so that's those 4 strands. And they're 2 mil. Now you can afford to be very gemstone heavy with these as well, can't you? Because they're so lightweight. And again, have a look at that aquamarine. Now these are big, beautiful chunks of aquamarine. You've got a birth gemstone, March's birth gemstone in that aquamarine as well. And you know what the great thing with this gemstone strand is? People know it. People know about aquamarine. You're never going to have to make too much of a bigger deal about the explanation of this gemstone. Put aquamarine with pearls because this combination is just stunning. BOGC22 is your item code. Now if you're buying these all individually, what do you reckon? What do you think? 30 quid? That'll be a good price tag, don't you think? £30. If someone said to you, big chunks of aquamarine like this, 30. Yes! Seed beads fly out every single time because there is such a lot that you can do with a seedy bead. Now I need you on the phones for these because the price tag that you are going to pay is nowhere near £30. 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You're not even paying £10. £9.95 is your price tag with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee on everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. Now is the time to come and get yourself a new hobby, a new habit, a new business. For £9.95, you've got a combination of very summery colours, an absolute chance to buy seedy beads, which do fly out. You know, Mark, seedy beads great for creating that beady bead ring that you just made. And seedy beads are very hard to get hold of.
I think the past couple of weeks we started getting them in, haven't we?
Yeah, they do go out. We get them in and they go straight away. And then we have to wait a month. You know, and I think summertime you need seedy beads, don't you?
It's beautiful. That aquamarine's amazing. As you say, it's really natural, isn't it?
I love that about it. It's the organic feeling of these. And when you look at it, they're almost duck egg blue.
Yes.
Aren't they? I love that duck egg blue colour that you're getting. £9.95. I mean, you can make a single gemstone ring out of the aquamarine. They're big enough for that, aren't they? These are beautiful. They really are. BOGC22, come shopping with us today here at Jewellery Maker because we love you. You're getting genuine gemstones, all for £9.95. Please, please send in your Wall of Fame entries for these. I'd love to see some really summery, happy pieces. Let's see some colour in the Wall of Fame. Let's see some summertime in the Wall of Fame. Get yourself involved. And these are approaching limited now, so please don't hesitate to check out your baskets. Now, I've got for you, I love these Stardust rounds. And I remember we did have them. When did we last have these in? Was it last summer? We've only seen a few of them sort of in between that. Now these are solid sterling silver and you've got a pack of 2 of these. look at the sparkle. Do you remember, do you remember, do you know about Shambhala style bracelets? Very often with beads that are similar to this, but with fake crystals. And they can go between anything between sort of £80, can't they? And £120. My friend bought one, a certain brand. I think she paid 120 quid. And then her boyfriend wanted one just with one, and it was the same price tag, but she had more on hers. His had thicker cord or something, I don't know. Let me just grab the tweezers. So I want to show you the sparkle on these. Because it's all about the sparkle. Can you see? Now, Mark, have you ever made Shambhala out of these sparkle Stardust beads?
I have. I've done, I think we may have had them on the show a couple of days ago. There were 12mm white crackled quartz, black leather strapping, and these in between as spacers. Looks beautiful.
Now, these, Mark, are solid sterling silver, which is amazing. Can you, I mean, how much would you then charge?
Gosh, if using those, well, my normal price for Shambhala is about, normally depending on gemstone I use, about between £15 and £20. But I mean, that one, for example, would be 25 at least. At
least with solid sterling silver.
Yeah. And you only need, I mean, if you had 4 stones and 3 of those, I mean, don't use all of them in one piece. Just use a couple as, you know, as a highlighting gem.
I think they're amazing spacers. I think they'd be beautiful in earrings. Really simple, elegant earrings, very Chanel style actually. Very Gucci. They're just beautiful, aren't they? VBGCAT is your item code. 12 solid sterling silver Stardust balls. I'd put these in Shambhala, I would put these in earrings, I would put these in a ring. I'd put them in a really delicate necklace. They're expensive looking. 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You're not going to believe the price tag. Now remember, these are solid sterling silver. What do you think? 1995? There are 12. And they're solid sterling silver. If I was to tell you 1995 for 12 pieces of solid sterling, these are substantial. They're sparkly, they're beautiful. They're not anywhere near. Tell me what you just said to me again. Are you serious? I thought you said 17.95. Are you? She is. £7.95 is your price tag for 12 solid sterling silver Stardust beads. You need to be on the phone lines. You need to be checking out baskets. This is a crazy. There are 3-minute queues on the phone lines. Please bear with. Please check out baskets if you are shopping online, because I don't want you to miss out on this deal. 12 Stardust silver beads. Solid. They're not silver plated. They're solid sterling silver. And you get 12 of them for £7.95. This is an incredible deal for you. I can't wait to see all of your gorgeous wall of fames with these. Put them cascading in earrings. Pop them onto rings. There is such a lot you can do with these. Now there are queues on the phone lines. If you're experiencing an engaged tone, please simply hang up and redial. There are lots of you in a queue on the phones right now. Check out baskets. Of course there are no queues online, but it is buzzing busy online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. There are over 50 of you in a queue right now for this. Please do not hang up. If you've got through, stay where you are. If you're experiencing engaged tones, hang up the phone and redial it. It's a free phone number, so please don't panic about the queues. About 3 minutes long now. It's so worth it. Almost half the stock of these has now been allocated. It really is so lovely. They are almost gone. We're about to move into limited quantities for these. It's so lovely to have your company this morning. Have a look at these. I can't wait for you to get these home. You have got such an amazing bargain with that price tag. £7.95. I can't believe that. I just can't believe it. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Now I've got for you Do you know what? You do need to. I can't believe the cues. Now I've got for you. What are we calling this shape then, Kimmy? Carved petal round. Yeah, do you know what they're like? They're like a tulip before it opens. Oh. Do you know what I mean? When they're all... Yeah, like a bud. Yes, like a bud. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they really pretty? Tulip or different flower? What do you think? Oh, Mark knows his flowers. Can you put them on the big screen for Marky? These are beautiful. Can you see? It's like a closed flower.
They're like I think they're like little roses, aren't they? Little
with all
tight
the layers,
little dog roses. Wow. I haven't seen these, but these new.
They're brand new, yeah. What would you do with these now? They've got grooves in them you could wire at. Oh, I really like these. I might put one of these just at the peak of a tiara. And then all those delicate beads we were talking about earlier. All those delicate beads we were talking about earlier with the apatite, I'd put those. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? Yeah. I'd quite like to run some coloured beading wire through there because you've got a clarity there. Green, yes, green, of course. The stems, oh yeah, that would look gorgeous. I would even rosary style them like that. 250 carats, you know, do a nice rosary. Maybe actually be quite gemstone heavy with them in a lariat. What do you think? Green wire, rosary style lariat necklace. That's what I want to do with these. And I want to make some matching earrings, loads of cascades. I'm talking directly to Jack here because I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. What Jack's doing this. Yeah, that's exactly, yes. I'm very inspired today. We've got some really, really, truly beautiful strands. And it's a pleasure to bring them to you. They're brand new in today. Closed rosebuds, 10 mil. 0800 644 655. I don't think these are going to last long. £8.95. I'd put them with some preonite. Yes, I'd make a bouquet. Do you know what, Kim? I would do just that. Make a little bouquet. It's too late for Valentine's Day now, isn't it? To make your Valentine's. Thursday is Valentine's Day. When I asked if we were celebrating it, it was no. Every day is Valentine's Day. It's like, is it? Oh, that's a really, it's like, no, you're not getting anything. That was his way of saying, no, I'm not doing anything. Look at this, £8.95. SC01 is your item code. Now check your baskets out, these are brand new in today. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Now we're going to give you a solid sterling silver super saver. I quite like saying that, solid sterling silver super saver. Say that really loud. Can you say that really fast, Tom? Solid sterling silver super saver.
Solid sterling silver super saver.
It's a bit like she sells she sells.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Now, these are very expensive looking findings actually. They're very luxurious. Sorry about my hair. Now, you have got those heart toggle clasps. I want to show you these. Now I'm going to get them out. I know that we'll show you a picture of these, but actually I want to get them all out. So you get 4 pairs of toggle clasps. Is that right, Kim? You've got the silver ball beads. And you've got your flat head pins. Now, when would you use a flat head pin against any other head pin? Because sometimes it's quite nice to see the silver ball of a head pin, but actually, what do you think about it? If you've got a gemstone where you just want to make it totally and utterly about the gemstone, maybe it's a special gemstone, and you don't want that ball on the end, these are perfect. Of course, you can create chain out of head pins. flat head pins I would use. Do you know sometimes we get really special morganite, kunzite, really special rubies. That might be when I'm going to use them, when I just want the jewellery to be about the gemstone itself. So you've got the flat head pins there. When would you use a flat head pin, Marky?
Well, people have bought the Gems of Distinction strands recently.
Yes.
The holes are quite small, and the silver-plated head pins and eye pins are far too big to use. But the sterling silver are suitable to go through the holes on the Gems of Distinction. So if you had remember the squares that we get on the graduated strands?
Yes.
Having those completely flat and finishing without having a little ball on the end, and then having
yes,
maybe
the little delicate squares.
Yes, yeah. So maybe having 5 or 6, graduating colours maybe, or going from small to large, something like that.
Yes.
And it's nice just to have a completely flat end rather than having a little ball.
Yeah, it is actually. You're right. And they would sit better,
Nice
wouldn't
and
they?
flush, yes.
Now you've got 4 pairs of heart toggle clasps. Now, always with jewellery making, we're going to give you the suggested use for these, but of course toggle clasps can be used in cufflinks, earrings. You can have little heart earrings and use the T-bars as your cufflinks. Now you also get your solid sterling silver balls, and you've got the lobster claw clasp. Now what I want to draw your attention to with these particular lobster claw clasps is the quality. You always know the quality of a lobster claw clasp when you get this, what I call a spring back. You know, sometimes you open findings and it takes them ages to flick back. These have got a really strong spring back, so you know that they're quality, and they're going to clutch onto some very special gemstones. Now these are solid sterling silver, and they're hallmarks so as well. And I think when you're selling your jewellery on as solid sterling silver, see what I mean? And you say to your customers that it is silver. First thing they're going to do is look for the hallmark. Well, you've got it on here. I think we all do that, don't we, though? We test. We'd like to see the evidence for ourselves. Well, these are hallmarked. RSG CO2, you've got a pack of your toggle T-bar class. You've got 4 of those. You've got your spacer beads, 50 of those. They're solid sterling silver and they're 2.5 mil. You've got 5 of the lobster claw clasps. Again, that quality is what really shines through on those. They're 12 by 5 millimeters. And you've got your flat head pins, 20 of those, and those are 30 millimeters in length. Try it out, because we're going to give you a fabulous price tag. Now you should be paying £30.95, but you're not today. We're going to give you a try us price tag, not £30.95, but next time you see this findings kit, that's exactly whereabouts it's going to be. On the phone lines 0800 644 655. Come shopping with us online today, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Be sure to check out your baskets, because we're not giving you the price tag of £30 today. Remember, next time you see these, they could be a lot higher. For £19.95. You have got all this solid sterling silver, and you know gold and silver price tags right now. There's a reason why you go shopping, and in the shopping arcades there's someone sat in their little den asking for your unwanted silver or gold. There's a reason for that. It's very expensive right now for professionals to buy on. So why are we giving you these deals? It's crazy, isn't it? Snap them up while you can and incorporate solid sterling silver into your collections, because using quality elements like this gives off the impression of quality. You work with quality, you will produce quality. £19.95 RSG CO2. Now we're going to go for a very, very quick break, and then we're going to give to you solid silver wire and your hammer and steel block. Do not go anywhere, you're not going to want to miss this deal.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the Sign Up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Join Jewellery Maker on the 25th of February for our fashion focus show, where we will be focusing our attention on classic connections. Guest designer Laura Binding will be taking you through techniques to get amazing classic fashion looks. Be inspired and get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus Show, 25th of February on Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
Yes. Oh, normally I'm not allowed hammers, but today's a different. Normally they don't let me have tools, but we're all right, aren't we? It's before midday, so I'm all right with it. Now, yeah, in the late show this wouldn't happen. Gosh, this is very heavy, isn't it? Oof. So we're not going to charge any extra P&P, even though this is really heavy. And you know what a sturdy girl I am, it is heavy. Now, you have got your chasing hammer. I love this. You've got, do you know why I love it? I love the effect. I wonder if we got, yeah, you can sort of see it on the picture here. You get the effect where you flatten the precious metal, the silver or the gold. Apparently we did it in the late show last night with Vicky. I'd like to see, actually. Now, you can use your jig and flatten it. Now, Marky, have you done any work hardening with your...
I haven't. I've recently had delivered, actually, the block and hammer and the jig. And I'm still not yet to use.
I can't believe you're going to be addicted to that jig. I love it. You won't put it down. If you think you're addicted to the gizmo, the jig is going to be the next level of excitement for you. It is. Now you've got your 2 reels of wire with this. Now what I think is very, very, very important is that this is solid sterling silver wire. How much would you expect to pay? Think about how much, right, send yourself in your mind to the jewellery quarter and think to yourself, right, do you know what, I need solid sterling silver wire. How much money are you going to take with you, you tell me, for a metre of solid sterling silver wire? Would you put 20 quid in your back pocket and expect to come home with a metre of real silver? Realistically, would you? You've also got, and this is just exceptional, 9 carat gold. 9 carat gold on solid sterling silver. So you're going to make something exceptional. Now what is the point of having the hammer and the block? I'm going to show you. Have a look at this. Look at what you can create. Now what I want you to think about is the quality here, because if you hammer any old metal, it would tarnish. Look at this. You've got gold on solid sterling silver. Look at what you can create. The effect is almost Egyptian, isn't it? Very beautiful. Who is this, Gemma? Well, we all know she's a genius. She is from Gloucestershire, and a lot of very brilliant people come out of Gloucestershire. Have a look at this. Now, Mark, the effect that you get, it's beautiful, isn't it? Stunning, so professional.
Amazing. I can see that from here, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
What is it with you? Why did you buy the hammer? What do you want to create?
Well, it was the next stage, wasn't it? So I bought my wire bundle, as you saw, and then I bought the gizmo and hooked on that, and then it's just progression, isn't it? I mean, that's just beautiful. And I like the fact that you can flatten it completely flat, or you can use the other side of the hammer and get the sort of the little dents and the little patterning. That's
You've
beautiful.
got that there, like almost like a coining effect, for want of a better word.
Yes.
Like a steel drum effect, you know, with all the little dints in it. You could do that with the round one, or we flatten it with the flat end. And I love it. I do love a good steel drum in the summer. Chris is taking the mickey out of me for saying that. I love a good steel drum in the summer. I do. It's lovely, isn't it? And actually, I did a 10k run in London, and they were steel drumming, and it kept me going. So it's a good sound. Anyway, it's irrelevant to what I'm trying to give to you here, isn't it? Now, you also have got the nylon jewel pliers. Why do you need the nylon coated pliers? I'm going to tell you. When you're grasping hold of any wire that's plated, you want to keep a grasp on it with the nylon pliers, because if you've got a strong grip, you risk tarnishing, even though our 9-carat gold is really heavily. I don't even like using the word plating, because people do get confused with the 80s version of plating. Where in 1980, if you had anything, I was there, I know, if you had anything that was plated, you knew that your finger or your chest was going to turn green. And not because you were turning into the Incredible Hulk, because of the rubbish quality of the plating. Well, that doesn't happen anymore. We're talking about solid sterling silver with a thick overlay. So I prefer the word overlay to plating, because we give you a lot in that overlay. And you've got those 9-carat gold, you've got those nylon coated pliers there to protect that even further. So you've got your block, you've got the opportunity to create texture. And do you know what? A masterpiece. When you're working with wire, it's all about your own creation. And this is where it gets exciting, because you are the master behind the design. We are always here to help you along the way when we're giving you chain and things like that. But with wire, you are the master, you are the creator. You decide your links, you decide whether it's rosary or a jig link, you decide whether it's going to be rounded, flattened, you decide whether it's going to be texturized. And we're going to give you the perfect opportunity. Look how much you've got in this bundle. You've got the block, and it's so heavy, and we're still not even going to charge you any extra P&P. You've got a meter of solid sterling silver wire on a 0.8. You've got a meter of real gold on silver on a 0.8, the chasing hammer, the steel block, all for a crazy low price tag. A brand new bundle put together for today for you. LHG C15 is your item code. You've always got a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee, no matter what you're buying with us here at Jewellery Maker. Let's give you a try us out price tag. You should be paying over £30 for this bundle, which, hang on a minute, stop. Jack and I just how much you would put in your back pocket, go into the jewellery quarter. If you had £20 in your back pocket, do you think you could walk into the jewellery quarter and say, can I have a metre of silver? And that's not how you speak, that's how I would speak, because you'd go in there and you'd feel like a fool even asking for a metre of silver for £20. You haven't got just a metre, you've got 2 metres, and one of those has got 9-carat gold in it. So in fact, if I said to you the whole lot was 40 quid, yes, brilliant. How much was it all of you were buying it without this bundle? Just over 30. That's for nothing for what you're getting. We're giving it to you for £24.95 for the wire alone. You're getting an incredible deal. I'm sure that you will agree. If you want to create something absolutely incredible, don't forget you've got the pliers in there as well. You've got the chasing block, you've got the hammer. You've got absolutely everything you need to get yourself started. £24.95, 0800 644 655, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. There are lots of you very creative wire workers on the phone lines right now, but you know what? Even if you've never used wire before, grab one of our DVDs. They're just £4.95, and we start from wire work for beginners. We go to wire work projects. There is ever such a lot you can do with wire. Be inspired by the likes of Laura Binding. Be inspired by the likes of Rachel Norris. And get creative for £24.95. Of course, be inspired by Gemma Crow, who is an incredible designer. I think the thing about Gemma Crow is her design mind is exceptional, isn't it? It's amazing. So do follow our guest designers on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We're at Jewellery Maker. Are you following us on Twitter, Jack? Are you on Twitter?
No.
You need to tweet more, Jack.
I don't understand Twitter.
You should always start the day with a good tweet. That's my motto. I'm addicted. You're just like us with our early bird. I'm addicted to Twitter at the moment. Stephen Fry on Twitter. Brilliant. See, that's why you should be on Twitter, just for Stephen Fry, if nothing else. And you can follow me on @Genevra, Genevra. £24.95 for this gorgeous kit now. Can I give everybody a bit of a sneaky one? Can I? A little peek. Let's have a little peek at what's coming up later on. And don't forget my presenter's pick, which is going so low you won't believe it. You've got the DVD, you've got 1 mil and the 0.5 hemp cord, you've got 2 big packs of hemp cord. Did you say it was going under £20? Yes, I did. And you've got 100 metres of ribbon. I know I'm not clutching that in a very ladylike manner, was I? But you're all going way under 20. Now, I've also got for you, why do I go first? So much. Look at this colour, I love these. Do you remember when we first bought this shell? And it sold out every time. We're so lucky because we've been able to get hold of this twice since the sellout. Do you remember that, Kim? We sold out straight away when we launched this in the evening show as a night owl, and it sold out. Paula got more, sold out, got some more. Do you know, actually, doesn't happen often that we can reorder strands like that. And we've been able to do it with this. Not just that, I want to draw your attention to the fluorite that I've got coming up, which is, if Mark could have his pick of the day, I think it would probably be this, would it not, Mark? What? I love that when you go, They are beautiful, aren't they?
When are they coming up?
They're coming up, but what time, Kim? She's going to keep you guessing for that, I'm afraid. Gorgeous, aren't they? Aren't they?
Those colours are so rich. There's nothing wishy-washy about any of those. They're beautiful.
And they're hearts and corridor squares, and that's what makes it amazing. Oh, beautiful. Now, I've also got... I mean, look at these. Come on.
Is that all one strand?
One strand, Mark.
Is it? I can't see from here.
This looks like something Beyonce would wear in one of her music videos, the gorgeous flowing dress. You know, it's big and it's loud and it's crazy and I love it. So much texture. You can just imagine her, can't you? Oh, I love it. Isn't it beautiful? Now I've got for you. It's called Razzle Dazzle. Oh my goodness, when did we get these little babies in? Are these brand new? Come on! Mark, have you seen these? I don't know how best to show them. Actually, I'm going to put them all in my palm. Palm's not a word we use every day, is it? Let's all say palm. Palm. It sounds nice when you say it. It is nice, isn't it? Everyone's going, palm. You know when you don't say a word and you think, yeah, palm. Anyway, have a look at these in my palm. Have a look. Can you see, Mark, I'm not sure if I shut it. Look, look. You know like our silver Stardust rondelles or rounds? Yep. Look at these. They're tiny. They're almost solid sterling silver beady beads, seedy beads, but with that Stardust effects. They're amazing. I'd make a beady bead out of these. You can't see how sparkly they are by even half on your screen. I'm going to give some of these to you, Mark.
Spacer beads in between those faceted labradorite earlier.
We're going to just hand them to you so that you can... I love the country gent look that you've got going on today. I'd like to see you in a flat cap like that. Have a look at these. You're looking very Cheltenham today, darling.
Thank you.
That is a compliment, by the way. Yes, very Cheltenham, isn't it?
Aren't they?
Aren't they gorgeous, Mark? What would you do with those? They're tiny, aren't they?
Oh, gosh. I think space. I mean, imagine those in between some pearls. I'm thinking.
There's so much I want to do with these.
And how many did you get in the pack?
50. 50 of them. So ever such a lot of
these
them.
are in that bundle.
They're coming with, yeah. Like it's
gosh.
not just all about that. Let me show you what else you get. They're just so sparkly. They're like little diamonds. What if you couldn't get hold of diamonds for April's birthstone? You could use these. I like that idea. Now look, because you also get golden obsidian. Is it rainbow obsidian? Yes, look. It's not black, it's not, look. Well, of course I can see colour, look. Can you see it? Who's called it? It's definitely not black obsidian. Look at that one, there's a big striking blue iridescence there. Look, look. Come on. Beautiful. I've never seen this shape before. Brand new strand, never seen individually. Perfect for rings, actually, aren't they? Love these facets. Razzle Dazzle MYG C22 is your item code. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. Great to have your company here this morning. If you bought this all individually, you'd be paying £18.95. Not tonight, Josephine, or today even. It's not tonight at all. Are you ready? Because for £12.95, do you know what? For 50 solid sterling silver spacer beads, £12.95 is a great price. Actually, you've got pyrite and you've got obsidian in this pack as well, all for £12.95. MYGC22 is your item code. Get yourself involved as quickly as you can. Don't want you missing out on this deal. Please check baskets out. There are lots and lots of you shopping with us today. Are your kids on half term? Mine are, and a lot. I think half of Britain, the kids are off, and the other half aren't. This is half. London, they're all. I know that they're all still at school. Mine are at home. Well, they're not actually. Mia's riding, and Max is at football camp. Have a look at these. Mine are at home. No, they're not. They're not. They're not. They're out. They're doing stuff. When do they ever stay at home, eh? Right. Now, I have got a very beautiful kit to show you. And I'm just looking at this kit and I'm thinking, it could be bridal. Do you remember the Flower Fairies books in the 80s? Not you, you won't remember them. Do you remember Flower Fairies, Mark?
I do, yeah.
You used to have, in the 80s, you used to have a book, and it used to, well, it was a collection of different fairies, and they would all be associated with different flowers. They'd all be beautiful. I remember when I was little, I had the book and I collected the little flower fairies, and they were so pretty and so beautiful, and all these lovely colours remind me of those flower fairies. And you know what? This is very bridal, actually. I'd absolutely adore to have opal in a tiara. And look at this opal. It's beautiful. To get a strand of opal with opalescence is something extremely beautiful. Now, Kim, I'm looking at this opal, I'm thinking, is it Ethiopian opal? I'll have a look for you. Have a look at this. Now, Ethiopian opal and Australian opal are the two top opals. 95% of the world's opal, until it was discovered that Ethiopia had opal, 95% of the world's opal, finest opal, is Australian opal. This is up there with the 95% because it is Australian opal. And do you know what? I don't think we've ever had Australian opal here on Jewellery Maker before. It's an absolute rarity. Now I want you to check out the fact that you also get beautiful sunstone. So these are two gemstone strands here that give us a wonderful optical beauty. You have got from sunstone, within each gemstone, a glitter. You have got from opal, opalescence, pinfire, beauty. Opal, actually, the ancient Greeks regarded opal as we regard the diamond. And you can imagine why, can't you? You can imagine unearthing opal and seeing all this wonderful colour. You have to get this opal home to see how beautiful it is. And believe me, I want to show you actually, because there's very, very striking opalescence in this strand. It's going to be hard for me to show you in this light. Let's have a try and see if you can pick out some of the wonder that is opal. Now, if you have a look at this bit here, can you see? that opalescence. Now actually, and you can see the blue just here. Now actually it's very, very strong with opalescence, this strand. Some strands we give you, like the Peruvian opal, it's all about the colour. With this strand, you really can see pinfire, you really can see opalescence, and you really can see exceptional quality. And you know what, it's going to be an easy thing for you to explain to your customers. You can say this is opal and they'll look and they will agree, yes, it's opal. You can see that pinfire, and that's important too, isn't it? Now have a look at the sunstone for its quality. I'm not done with the strands either, you've still got more to come. Have a look at that colour. If you love moonstone, you love sunstone, and I always say it, the very sound of sunstone almost warms you to the bones, doesn't it? It sounds lovely, and the colours are warm and glittery. They're stunning together, aren't they? Now, what I would love to add is some grey, and that's going to be very, very typical of the spring-summer fashion. Cloudy quartz, because of the fact that greys are going to be very, very in the springtime, cloudy quartz is one that is just being snapped up. Look at that colour. Perfect with your rose quartz. Do you know what? I just want to show you, this isn't in the kit, but I want to show you together cloudy quartz and rose. Now, those two together are going to be very, very summery. Now, let's take that away and concentrate on what we've got in this kit. I'm still not done. Just to add a little bit more luxury to the treasure, we're going to put this wonderful glistening pyrite in the mix. I want you to just have a think about where this takes your mind in terms of design. You're definitely seeing the warm evening skies of Spain with the terracottas within the sunstone. We're seeing the opalescence give us a magic, that fairy wing, pinfire, the greys just to keep it down to earth and subtle, and then the pyrite there to jazz it all up again for you. You're not just limited to the gemstone strands. We've also got two fabulous boxes, and they've all got a satin liner. You've got the blue and you've got the pink. You also get your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic with this kit. Of course, you've got 100 findings, as is always with the kits. And here's everything that you get: your shepherd's hooks, your head pins on a 40mm, your crimp beads, your closed jump rings on a 7mm. You've got your plain beads, those are 4mm, your twisted oval link chain, a metre of that goes such a long way. Your eye pins, they're 40mm, which is long, with a 2mm eye. And you've got your earrings, you've got your heart toggle clasp, your crimp bead covers, of course. And you've got your bolt ring clasp and your regular toggle clasp. Here's what everything looks like. ASG C86. You're going to be ever so inspired by the gemstone strand. You've got a double strand in the opal there, so this is a 5-strand kit. Are you ready for a wonderful price tag? Now, if I was to tell you this kit was $39.95, you'd be getting a bargain, because you got almost £50 worth of elements in this kit. Real quality in the strands that you can see here too. We're not going to give it to you for $39.95. We're not going to give it to you for $34.95. We're going to give you this luxurious kit, and this is our luxury kit of the day, for just £21.95, 100 findings, 5 gemstone strands, because you've got 1 double strand. You've got, oh, such luxury and oh, such beauty in this kit, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Absolutely no questions asked. I cannot wait to get on over to Mark and see everything that he's created. And you see here, when they're twisted together, they just look gorgeous, don't they? £21.95 is your price tag. Mark, when you got these gemstones out, I can see you've created some absolutely stunning pieces, a real elegance in this kit, isn't there?
$21.95.
$21.95. What were your first thoughts when you opened up the package and you saw?
First thing I saw was the grey quartz, and I'm a huge fan of grey quartz. I think it's just beautiful. I mean, looking at the necklace on the end here, I mean, it looks like rutile quartz, doesn't it? It's got those inclusions in it.
And look at the different tones of grey that you get in that one strand, because we can see here real deep greys, and then moving towards the shoulder, you've graduated almost.
Yeah,
yeah, you did graduate.
Yes.
beautiful with that sunstone.
Gorgeous. As I said, grey and pink together, they just work so well.
Well, it's going to be a big spring summer thing, grey and pink together.
And the next thing I saw was the strand of opal chips, and it took me a good half an hour to take them off the strand because the opalescence is beautiful.
Do you know, it really is, and I've never seen Australian opal here at Jewellery Maker, and I know that Australian opal is, it's probably the best opal in the world.
It's beautiful.
It's just stunning. I love what you've done. This is a very, very vintage, almost Downton Abbey style piece of jewellery here.
So what I've done is normally I'll do a 3-strand plait when I have chips, but this time I've done 2-strand incorporating the sunstone as well, and then I've used the chain as the 3rd strand. So I've plaited all 3 together, and then I've suspended using head pins a little pyrite for chain at intervals all the way along, just to give a bit of movement, like little charms.
I love that, and there is a real vintage feel about that, because I think in that era, Victorian jewellery did have a little bit of a dangle to it, didn't it?
Yes, no, it was
but
beautiful.
Always luxury. Love these combinations of colours. Love the fact that you put the sunstone and the opal in there, so you've got a lot of optical beauty in one piece. Mark, tell me, how much would you sell something like this for?
Between 35 and 40.
Which is great! That's a great price tag.
Well, if it's silver plate, if it was sterling silver, then it would be 60 something.
I see.
Yes.
Because you've got the plating in there, we're talking...
Yes, yeah.
So you reckon about 35, 40 pounds?
Yes, with
so
silver
you've
plate.
made a profit on one piece.
Straight away.
A nice profit on one piece of jewellery.
There's opal, sunstone and pyrite all in one piece.
And I think your clients and customers, if they knew they're getting all those gemstones in one piece of jewellery, they'd be very happy to pay 35, 40 pounds. Have a look at the pyrite ladder weave. So anything now is a big profit for Mark. And look at these earrings. I adore these earrings.
See, each element works with each other. I've tried to mix them up as best I can. But
I love the movement. You've almost hinged the earrings in the middle. They're very elegant, Mark.
I love them. I love using these eye pins and head pins.
Me too. Do you know what? I really do. You've kept that uniform by using the head pins, and you keep the gemstones in line, so you've got that uniform shape, but you've got the dangle there as well, which I really like. And of course, I love these on the end. A lot of sparkle. Now these earrings are going out, drinking cocktails, strawberry daiquiris with the girls, maybe taking Mark clubbing for the first time. Those are the earrings I'd wear for that, Mark. Can you believe that Mark has never been to a club?
Far too old now.
Of course you're not. Come to Cheltenham, darling. Have a look. We're all old there. Have a look at what you've got. Of course you're not too old. That's ridiculous. £21.95 for such luxury. Mark, what are you going to show us in your technique?
Well, I thought we've just done the beady bead, and I'm just going to show you the next extension from this is the ladder weave bracelet, incorporating the silver chain at intervals all the way through it. Again, a simple technique.
I want to show you how Mark's...
I ran out of class.
Well, I like that. I think it'd be very, very easy to fasten. Because you know what? How hard is it to do a bracelet on your own? I could never do it. You're all thumbs.
Well, I'd used the 3 clasps in the other 3 pieces, and I was desperate to do this bracelet, so I've just used the shepherd's hook.
I love that. You know, when you put it on, it comes to life, doesn't it? Have a look.
So this side, you've got it without the chain. And then if you flip it over,
Mark.
you've got it with the chain.
Oh, I like that. Yes, I actually prefer it with the chain, you know. You've got the... Yeah, I like that a lot.
And what you could do, if you had some more of the pyrite left, make little dangles and just suspend from each of the...
I'm just trying to do... I'm going to do it up myself. Normally, there's no way I'd be able to do a bracelet up myself. Let's see, maybe she can't now. Actually, I think it would be much easier. Let's get on with the demo, says Kim. I've got to put it here. Have a look at that. So this is what we're going to try and create now. And Mark just telling you how, working with the beady bead, actually it's a very similar, if not the same technique as the ladder weave.
It is.
Which is why I don't get why you didn't get how to do it.
I don't either. I think it was the last 2, bringing across and making
That's
the
what
ball.
threw you?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. But if you are going to do a ladder weave, especially using these kits that have got the 3 clasps, I always use the little bolt ring clasp. because you can use it to put an extender chain on.
Ah, right, okay.
But you can't with the others. You need to find the correct size for you. And if you're giving it as a gift or you're selling it on, you're a bit constricted because it hasn't got an extender for different size wrists.
Right, and it's always best to, if you're selling it on, have that extender
absolutely,
option.
yeah. So all I do first of all is thread on my little bolt ring clasp and just let it fall into the centre of the beading thread. Okay. Like so. Okay.
So that's the first thing. Actually, sometimes I think
start, yes.
when you start jewellery making, you think that those little those touches are the finishing touches, but they're not. They're actually the start of the piece, aren't they?
Absolutely. So you pop that on first of all, and then we start the bracelet by taking one of our pyrites and threading it different directions using the thread. So then we pull that down, making sure that when you pull it together, you've got equal amounts of beading thread each side, because you don't want 2 foot one side and half a foot the other. So
yeah, it needs to be even Stevens.
So if you can see that you've got that suspended and you've got the bolt ring clasp hanging down. Okay, and then you do exactly what we did earlier. So one side, and then one the other, and then 4th bead through one side, and then the other beading thread through the other. So exactly what we did with the beady bead. Like so. So then you've made your first diamond. And don't worry about the beading thread with the clasp curling in, because once you've got it attached to the bracelet, it'll flip itself round again. Okay. So then we take the next 2. This is where we add the chain. So what we do is
and again, making up the line of 4.
That's right, absolutely, yep. And what I've done, I've cut into 5 link pieces on the chain. And
with every piece of chain, they're all 5 link pieces?
You thread one piece on, like so, and then you pop on your
so
bead.
it's in between, it'll stay in between.
Yep. And before you attach this bead through it, you pick up the chain on the other end, on the 5th link, like so, and then, like this. And then when you bring
where are you going?
The bead across, like so.
Oh, I see.
It's attached in the middle.
Don't worry, if you're not catching this right now and you're thinking, slow down, you can actually watch this show on YouTube afterwards. Claire will load it up to YouTube for you. And don't forget, we do repeat it after the live show and before the live show too.
So as you can see on the finished piece, we've got it over, and I've tried to keep it on the front of the bracelet, and as we showed earlier, you can flip it over, and you've got it plain on the other side, so you've got 2 different looks.
How lovely is that? Will everybody be able to see this design on your Facebook page, Mark, or will you be able to?
No, it'll be on there.
It'll all be on there.
Yes, yeah.
Fabulous. Now, don't go anywhere. We're going to give you a quick kit rundown before we go to the Wall of Fame. So with this gorgeous scented stocks kit, you get gorgeous gemstones. Have a look at these. Sunstone, opal, pyrite, and that grey agate. You've got your 2 jewellery gift boxes as well, don't forget those with the satin liner, and you've got 100 findings. You also get 50 metres of beading thread, over 6 metres of elastic, 80 metres of monofilament, and your 2 organza gift bags. This is very, very popular on the phone lines, so if you have got it in a basket on the website, which quite a few of you do, please don't forget to check it out, otherwise you could miss out. We are approaching limited on this kit. It's called Scented Stocks. It's absolutely beautiful. It's definitely our luxury kit of the day so far. Now I've also got 3 gorgeous strands that I want to give to you now, because I do think these will complement the kit wonderfully. Wow. How do you feel about that?
Amazing.
I think with the sunstone and the opal, well, all of it actually, these are going to look gorgeous. Now have a look, cast your mind to apple blossom. That's what this reminds me of. Definitely blossom colours, aren't they? Confetti colours. They're gorgeous. And you've got twisted rounds of grey agate, twisted rounds of preonite, and you've got the Japanese style lanterns of rose quartz. Clarity and colour. This is the perfect springtime bundle. Think about in the springtime when you walk through the tree-lined avenues and there's lots of blossom and it's on the floor. I love it. And when you look up at it, it's so pretty in springtime, isn't it? With the blossom and the daffs and things. These are colours we see all the time together in the spring.
So what I mean about the grey quartz are different colours. You can easily do a nice piece graduated from the dark colours right through to the nearly clears. Just beautiful. That.
Oh yeah, you can see that because they're so light there. The different shades that you get of grey there are beautiful. Now don't forget, grey is the hot to trot colour for spring and summer. You have got preonite. You've got rose quartz. I love these together actually, Kim, and I know that you put these together because you know these are colours that I adore. And it is, you know, it is that play of springtime and blossom, and I find that one of the most beautiful times in the year when things start to come to life again after the winter. When lambs are in the fields now, aren't they? We lambed early. NPG C83 is your item code. Now you should be paying the best part of £25, £24.95 in fact, just a couple of pennies below £25 for these three. When you think about how you're going to incorporate these into your trended pieces, because when we're looking into making spring and summer pieces, and we are looking at trends, we are looking at the clothes that people are going to be wearing in the spring and summer, and if you've got the jewellery that will go with those clothes that people are wearing in the spring and summer, you need to keep ahead, don't you, Mark? You need to make sure you're there, ready to accessorise everybody.
What I like doing is, because we've got the 12 birthstones, you're not stipulated to have one piece of jewellery just containing that birthstone. So, for example, we're in amethyst at the moment. Amethyst will go with all of those three colours perfectly. And then we've got aquamarine and the rose quartz here, aquamarine and the grey, aquamarine and the preonite. It'll work. And then we've got sapphire, we've got the ruby, emerald. All of those three will go with all of those three colours as well. So whoever put this bundle together has got amazing eye, because it will go with every single birthstone. Beautiful.
So that's another reason to be looking at the phone for this 3-strand pack. Should be £25, but we're not giving it to you for anywhere near that price today. Giving you just under £10 off that £25 deal.
Wow.
£16.95. You know what to do. Get yourself on those phone lines, 0800 644 655, or come shopping with us online. It's jewellerymaker.com. The code that you need, NPG C83. Of course, you've all got a 30-day money-back guarantee, but you are not guaranteed stock because you are absolutely flooding in on the phone lines. Again, if you've got this on a basket online, please don't forget to check it out, because we cannot keep items for you. Just a wish list if you've got it there. Well done to everybody that's got theirs now. Hold tight, because again, it's time to look at your wonderful designs on the Wall of Fame.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
Are you an avid jewellery maker? If so, 2013 is the year for you to master a new discipline. For a limited time only on Jewellery Maker, we're slashing the price of our metal clay kit. This exclusively designed starter kit contains all the essentials required to start your new hobby. Explore the endless possibilities of designing with metal clay and take your jewellery making one step further. All of this for an amazing $49.95. To order your metal clay kit, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker, and thank you so much for sending in all your fabulous designs to our Wall of Fame, where we get the chance to have a look and be inspired by you, which is just incredible, and it's so nice for us to see. Definitely us presenters were talking upstairs how wonderful your pieces were and how amazing it is for us, because we're giving you the gemstones and you're bringing them to life by sending these in, so thank you so much. Here's another example of that, number 534. Is from Morag in Kirkcaldy, And do you know, I've never been to Scotland. I absolutely need to go. I was saying this yesterday. And Morag says, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made it using magnesite squared, rhodochrosite ovals, rose quartz rounds, and tiny pink pearls, all from JM. I'm loving the colours in this. They make me feel so summery. Hope I'm lucky this week. I want to buy so many things, and a win would be most welcome. Much love to all at JM from Morag in Kirkcaldy. Thank you so much, Morag.
I love the way those four at the bottom, the way they sit. It's beautiful. Very elegant.
Yeah, it is beautiful. I love the rhodochrosite as well. I really like rhodochrosite.
Beautiful. This,
Love that.
This is 537, and this is from Lynn Booth. I all saw the resin demo on Saturday, wished I'd seen more, it was great. I've just had my delivery of the rose quartz in the picture and couldn't wait to make a hair slide for my goddaughters. I've used a Jewellery Maker ready-made comb with small crackled quartz faceted gems. They look like gypsophilia. Yeah, they do. Baby's breath, beautiful.
Yeah.
And the rose quartz carved flowers with rose quartz rounds in between. They are adorable. The 0.4mm silver wire is so easy to work with. I love, love, love it. Can't get enough of the great show. Thank you all, and that's Lynn in Selby.
I love
Beautiful.
that. I think that's beautiful.
I've booked on to Sheila's bridal course.
Have you? I'm going to come and sit in. I think it's on the day that I'm in that.
It is,
isn't
yes,
it?
yes.
I've got number 535. I'll just come in on a wedding dress, just sit there. So you could, I'm going to do it. My friend Jane's got the most amazing wedding dress I've ever seen in my life, and I said to her the other day, we're doing bridal stuff, and I went, please can I borrow your wedding dress, please? She might let me. If she does, I'm just going to walk in like a princess. Right, anyway, number 535. Mark and I have been looking at this, and so neat. It's beautiful. I love chainmail. I can't believe that this is handcrafted. It's from Chrissy in Barnsley. Chainmail's amazing, isn't it? This is this is exactly what I mean. This is so inspiring. And Chrissy says, good morning, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Come on. This is her first attempt at chainmail. Everybody in my ear went, what? Seriously? Come on. She was booked on a chainmail course, but unfortunately cancelled, and had a go using the DVD using Jewellery Maker jump rings. I cannot believe this. After a couple of false starts, this was the result. I hope it's good enough for the board. Good enough. I'd see this in the shops at £50 or £60. I'd buy that. It's amazing. It's not good enough. It's brilliant. It's so Debbie Bolford. This is so DB. Gorgeous. I can't believe, Chrissy, you were born to do this. Anyway.
Well, I bought the DVD and I've got the links. It's just finding the time to do it, isn't it? That is beautiful.
It is
and
beautiful.
If you combine beads in the chain, that would just look stunning. Wow.
I love it.
Okay, I've got 538. And this is from Carol. Hi Carol. I'm sitting at home watching all the shows, recovering from a total hip replacement operation.
Oh my word.
I had in January. Before the operation, I bought a lot of things from Jewellery Maker to create a stash so that I had some projects to work on while I recovered, because I can't go anywhere for 6 to 8 weeks. Anyway, love all the shows, and it's hard to resist some of your amazing offers. Please find attached to my entry this week for the Wall of Fame. It is a bookmark made with ribbon, tiger's eye and wire attachments, a pair of spectacles and the letter U for my mum.
I love it. I wonder what her mum's name is. Ursula? Uma?
The bead end goes into the page and the decorative end hangs on the outside of the book.
Oh, I love that.
Fantastic. What a clever idea.
I love the glasses. That's so cute.
This should have been on the innovation show yesterday.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, they're the glasses.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I love them. Now look what I've got. Wirework rings, number 536. We love those. Sent from Debbie Pepper. What a lovely name. I want the surname Pepper. Pepper. That's a great surname. Debbie says, dear Jewellery Maker, please find attached this week's Wall of Fame entry. Designs are taken from my latest purchase of the Wirework Ring DVD. Please keep up the tutorials. Debbie Pepper in Salisbury. We will, Debbie. Look at that. That looks like a serpentine. I love that one. Gorgeous. Number 536. Well done. Right. Now we're going to give you the chance to enter the Wall of Fame. Here is exactly how.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
Join Jewellery Maker on the 25th of February for our fashion focus show, where we will be focusing our attention on classic connections. Guest designer Laura Binding will be taking you through some great techniques to get amazing classic fashion looks. Be inspired and get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus Show, 25th of February on Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Basics DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the Sign Up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Thread your crimp bead onto your wire. Then take your clasp and thread the wire through the loop which is attached to the base of the clasp. Next, take the end of the wire back through the crimp bead. Pull the end of the wire all the way through the crimp until it meets with the clasp. Make sure you leave a small amount of room between the crimp and the clasp to give you some flexibility. Using your flat nose or crimping pliers, press down firmly on the crimp bead. Using wire cutters, snip off any excess wire and then your clasp will be ready for you to start beading. Once you have finished your beading, you will need to repeat the process at the other end of the wire, but this time add a crimp bead and a jump ring onto the wire. Take the thread back through the crimp bead and press down with your flat nose pliers. Then you will have a complete clasp.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
Hello! Just said, Chris was telling a story in my ear and didn't realise that we'd come back about a film he'd watched. Now, before I show you my next bundle, that was a fascinating story, thanks Chris. I just looked at the monitor and realised that was on. Is that a real film, was it, Chris? Okay. Anyway, have a look at what I've got for you. In my presenter's pick, you've got 1 mil and 0.5 in your hemp natural colours. You've got 2 huge packs of assorted colours. You've also got your DVD worth $4.95 and you've got 100 metres of different coloured ribbons. And it's coming to you at about midday for a ridiculously low price tag, way under £20. Now I'm going to show you a gorgeous summery bundle. Do you know what I love? You know, probably about 3 weeks ago we were still working very much with the warm colours of autumn, and now it's time to re-embrace colour for the spring summer collections. And pinks are going to feature majorly in both of your collections for the spring and the summertime. Have a look at this gorgeous colour here. Isn't it beautiful? Rhodochrosite. And then look, do you remember when we first bought rhodochrosite to Jewellery Maker, Kimmy? And it was $29.95 for the only strand that we had. And I think there were plain rounds of rhodochrosite. We had one that was over 30. And now what I want you to do is look at these two colours together. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're screaming Seychelles at me. Do you know what I mean? And don't you think these are the colours? When you think about the Seychelles, you think about those lovely, wonderful, fresh colours. Ooh. The Seychelles.
Seashells?
Seychelles, darling, the islands. No, Jack's not got a clue. Jack didn't even know there was such a place as the Seychelles.
Is it in the UK?
No, Jack, it's not in the UK. If it was in the UK, we'd all be there right now. No, nothing, nothing, nothing. Sandals Resort, nothing? No, gone. Have a look at these gorgeous colours. Well, it's all right. He's got low expectations then, hasn't he? Look at these. If his girlfriend's expecting a trip anywhere exotic, forget it. Have a look. Have a look at these. Actually, Jack, if you want to send in Jack any Valentine's cards, I can now confirm that he is receiving Valentine's cards. There are lots of girls out there going, yes, you missed out, girlie. Have a look at these. Jack's got a big following. Look at his little handsome face. His little pencil moustache.
Someone told me I look like
You look Spanish today. Where's your sombrero? Not all Spanish people do wear sombreros. But some do. Anyway, have a look at what I've got. And then you've got your black rutile quartz. I love the subtlety of these colours, and what I love is when you put a different gemstone next to another gemstone, something new happens, something fresh happens. So here's the Seychelles. Put the fluorite together with the apatite. You've got something very fresh, but almost bouquet. Do you know what I mean? Have a look. I think you've got some wicked gemstones in here. You've got your apatite and your rhodochrosite. Two very expensive gemstones in Jewellery Maker term. Well, not very, well, we don't do anything very expensive, but one of our most high-end of collections. The fluorite. Now, these are top drilled, which is interesting. So you've got more options with a top drilled. Mark, looking at these gemstones, where's your inspiration taking you?
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything, but I will.
Go on, out the secret. Cat out of bag.
The edited Chips and Nuggets DVD went off to the manufacturers yesterday.
Oh.
So 10 days to a fortnight, we will be having a release show on Chips and Nugget DVD.
So this
will be perfect.
Get it in advance while you can, because I guarantee you. Yes. You know, last time Mark brought a DVD out with the Macrame, gone. All the hemp and the cord, gone. And that was way before Christmas, and nobody could get it till January. It was crazy. That's going to happen with this, I reckon. So get it while you can, get it while it's hot. NEG C56. Your nuggets of spring. Try us out. Ooh, you're going to get a crazy low price tag. That's what I thought you said. Really? That's the price tag for the rhodochrosite alone. Come on, you've got apatite. Do you know what? Let's be honest. If I'm giving you apatite and rhodochrosite together for $10.95, it's a no-brainer. You'd have it. I'm adding fluorite, I'm adding rutile quartz, and you're getting all 4 strands for £10.95. This never, ever happens. You need to hop on the phone lines now. There are loads of you in the queue already. It's 3 minutes long. Lots of you with this in your baskets. Do not forget to check your baskets out. We're about to go limited. Of course we are. £10.95. What do you think of that price tag, Mark?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, that rutile is a huge favourite of mine. I love it. And fluorite. Haven't seen top drill fluorite nuggets before.
Have you not? Look, look.
No, that's fantastic.
Top drilled fluorite nuggets, $10.95 is the price tag for all of these strands. Is such an incredible price tag. Please don't miss out on this. We are now limited, so check out your baskets for $10.95. Bear with the queues on the phone lines. I cannot believe this. I hope to goodness that everybody gets theirs. Please, but now we've now gone limited on this. You need to be quick. We don't have a major amount of these left, and you know that Mark's launching his new DVD up to 2 weeks, between 10 days and 2 weeks for this. £10.95 is your price tag for 4 strands, not just the Rhoda Crowsite on its own. You're paying for the, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Can't believe this. Whew. £10.95, come on. I said hoof, hoof. Why does that surprise you? Have a look at this brand new strand of Madagascan rose quartz. They are beautiful.
Put that with that chip bundle that you've just shown. That will go with every single one of those colours. Look at that.
Oh yes, it will. I'd like to put a bit of PowerShell in the mix there as well. Would look nice, wouldn't it? Now,
Kim has got an amazing eye with these gems. Kim has got an amazing eye.
I know she has, yeah. She's a very talented girl, and we love her here at Jewellery Maker. Have a look.
This is my top strand of the day.
This is your top strand of the day?
The pre-night.
Oh, wow. Back off, mister, because that baby's mine.
Isn't it just incredible?
Oh, Mark, I just adore it. I love preonite, but I love preonite when it's put with rose quartz.
They are huge rondelles as well.
Can you imagine these in between each one? Oh, I'd love it. I would love that. Now, I want you to think about a long, flowing maxi dress up to the neck. Okay, like really high-necked one, really beautiful, almost Roman goddess style.
Colour?
And then I would have, all I would wear with that is a big, chunky bracelet of rose quartz in the summertime. Just think about how beautiful that would look. And a pair of earrings, long, long, long earrings, shoulder dusters, with on eye pins, I think, 2 eye pins joined together with one of these at the bottom in each ear.
Yes.
And that would be my earrings and my bracelet set. Now this is the perfect strand for summer chunky jewellery. It's the perfect strand to create rings out of. It's the perfect strand to create that choker necklace out of. Beautiful. Brand new in today, IFG P49600. And 30 carats. These are 22 by 17 down to 18 by 4 mil. Let's have a look at it. Now, if I had the right dress on, which I haven't, I'm going to show you how a choker would look. You think it'd look all right with this? I just think this would be a gorgeous choker too. Maybe a little heart pendant on there. Just the simplest of dresses, I think would look gorgeous, wouldn't they? How beautiful. With those preonite rondelles in between each. Are you ready for the most incredible price tag for a strand that will go in earrings? I'd only use one in each ear because these are big chunky gemstones, for a strand that will fit into single wire work rings. Rose quartz is going to be one of your biggest sellers on your craft stand, I think. What do you, on your jewellery stand, what do you think to that one?
It's my second top seller after amethyst.
Really? Together with amethyst as well, they're beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Do you think it's because everybody is very familiar with rose quartz?
I think it's pink, which is a huge fan base, and it's just that soft pink, isn't it? It's not a harsh fuchsia pink. It's just a nice, soft, feminine pink. It's beautiful. It's
my particular favourite kind of pink is that soft pink, and I do wear it a lot. And I think when you've got a nice really thing, and I wear it without realising. I buy things like tops and things. I come home and I think, why have I got so many pink tops? You sort of buy it without consciously realising because you love the colour. 630 carats, going mega low. We should be giving you this strand at $14.95, but we're not. $14.95 would be great. Look at the size of these. They're not even $10.95. 0800 666 555, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Metalworking.com. IFG P49 is your item code. Are you ready? £8.95. Now, this is your launch price tag only. Please don't expect this price tag when you see this strand again. It is just simply your launch price tag. Now, you need to check baskets out. We are buzzing busy on the phone lines right now. 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Well done to everybody that's got this. I cannot wait to see what you're going to create out of this strand. I'd love to see wire rings. I'd love to see it with the fluorite hearts. That's beautiful together, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Rhodochrosite, if you want to create even more texture, is beautiful too. Very rich, gorgeous colours together. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. I love these. I love the facets. Love the colour. Soft and romantic. They're almost like that marshmallow pink, aren't they? Very soft. Stay where you are. Every time we bring you flowers, as you know, they go. So get yourself on the phone. These are mookaite flowers. If you want a gemstone that's going to give you a solid colour, you're not going to get clarity out of mookaite, you're going to get powerful colour. You're going to get richness, and you're going to get an array of different shades. If you want a gemstone that's going to give you a vanilla softness and a real rich, deep chocolate tone, all in one strand, French mustards are in there as well. 2 strands of flowers. Now I want you to think about rings with these. I want you to think about earrings with these. I want you to think about Shambhala style bracelets with these, using your beading thread to catch onto the grooves and create something stunning. Now look at these, because they are absolutely gorgeous. You've almost got like rhubarb breads in here. They're twisted rectangles. I definitely wire wrap those. So you get 2 strands of the flowers. Those are 15 millimeters, so they're substantial. And the rectangles are 20 by 15 millimeters. What would you do with these, Mark?
2 strands of flowers.
2 strands of flowers, yeah.
Wow.
What would you do with the flowers? Would these be cufflinks?
Earrings. Yep. Again, with as we were talking earlier, stars and flowers, earrings, and hearts. They're typically the best, the favourites.
I think, do you know, I'd love to see, like you did earlier, like a bib-style necklace with a lot of detail, some perhaps fine chain with lots of this, and you could go down the gold route. I'd definitely wire wrap these as well.
So is the price tag on this going to be equivalent of buy 2 strands, get the third free again, as earlier?
Oh, Marky, you know where we roll. Although it's not the night show, Kim and I are used to giving you crazy deals together. And that's what we're doing now. OJG C34, flowers by the creek. I like that. Mookaite, a gemstone that's only found in Mooka Creek in Australia. Rich colours. All together, if you were to go shopping online for these, you'd be paying £30. Not today, my darling. No, no, no. $19.95 for any gemstone. 2 strands of hand-carved flowers. This is a great deal, isn't it? And the twisted squares, those are perfect for cufflinks, I think. What do you think? 300 carats in the rectangles, and you've got 300 carats with both of the flower strands combined. OJG C34 is your item code. It's great to have you shopping with us this morning. We love your company. Please don't forget to text us in 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. You've got any questions for Mark, or you've got any requests, or you'd like to comment on today's show. JM Studio 60777. Perhaps you've used these mookaite flowers and you'd like to tell everybody about how you use them. Then drop us a line. We love having you following us on Facebook during the live show as well. So get interactive and follow us there. Also get tweeting us. We're at Jewellery Maker.
One of my cats has got a Twitter page.
Say that again, my darling.
One of my cats has got a Twitter page.
One of your cats got a Twitter.
One of my cats has.
What is the cat? I'm following it.
Thomas.
At Thomas.
At Thomas.
Is that it? Just at Thomas?
Yeah.
How did you get that name?
No idea. No.
That was a good one. At Thomas.
Yeah.
Have a look. I love that your cat is tweeting.
Well, we used him as because neither of us are on Twitter. But we just wanted to see how it worked, so we set it up as Thomas.
I love it. And now you and the cat sit and tweet.
Where he does. Me.
Have a look at this strand of agate that I've got for you. I might start doing that. I'd be there forever if I was going to create accounts for every single one of our pets. Have a look. Oh, I love that. I just adore it. I need it in my life. The texture is incredible. I know that that's going to sell out, so if you love it, you've got to be quick. Have a look at your lapis and your pyrite. I love it. Don't forget my presenter's pick coming up for you soon as well. Now I'm going to give you the monochrome bundle, your blacks and your whites. Oh, we've got cedar beads. What's it called? Film noir.
Can you leave those tubes till last?
You want me to leave them till last?
Yeah.
Pourquoi?
They're just the best.
They are the best, says Mark, and I'm going to find out exactly why in a tick. They're all now singing Tina Turner in my ear now. Have a look. Black seedy beads of onyx, black onyx. We haven't had any onyx for ages. Love, 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 love it. Then you've got a graduated strand of howlite, a plain round of howlite, twisted clear crackle quartz, and saving the best for last, as requested by Sir Mark. Look at these tubes, Mark. Tell me exactly why these are the best.
Well, we've had them in the past, haven't we, as squares, oblongs, and
yes,
I don't think I've seen them as tubes before, and they would be fantastic for gents' macrame necklaces. Just one stone in the middle, and then macrame, or just a straightforward slip knot and leather cord around the back. They're fantastic. There's one halfway down, which is just absolutely beautiful.
This one?
Next one up to you, I think. Yeah, that one there. Look at that, isn't that just beautiful?
Oh my gosh, look at the crackles picking up the light.
Fantastic. I wanted this as my challenge this morning, but Kim said no.
Oh, she cracks the whip, Mark. She cracks the whip. HCGC41 Film Noir. You need as many monochromes in your stash as you can get. Your blacks and your whites are going to go with everything, aren't they? Anyone can wear a black and a white. Look at the way the colours merge as well. And actually, look at these barrels, because I'd like to see your wire wrapping around those. Have we put the white wire in yet? Because I want to launch that. Is it in the building? You tell Oxbury that little baby's mine. Lord Oxbury. Oxbury, it's a great surname, isn't it?
Yes, strong.
It's a strong. No one messes with an Oxbury, do they? No. I'm Jenny of Oxbury. It's one of those kind of surnames. If you were to buy this individually, you'd be paying the best part of £30. And like we were just saying, blacks and whites you need in your stash. Don't forget that howlite is graduated as well, so you've got lots and lots. How much would you pay for that one strand, Marky?
Of barrels.
The barrels.
$12.99.
You'd be happy to pay that price for one of these strands.
Yes.
You're gonna love this price tag. Don't forget the seedy beads. We all want seedy beads at the moment, don't we? Because we can create such a lot, because they bump up your stash. And these are black onyx. When was the last time we had black onyx? I can't even remember. We've had it. I've had some in kits, but onyx has been really hard for us to get hold of. And the twisted crackle quartz are going to go with absolutely everything. So Mark's happy to pay £12.99 for that one strand.
Yeah, I think just £25–26 for
the whole
fantastic.
lot. For the whole lot, you're putting £25 or £26. Oh, let me talk you through the dimensions before we give you the price tag. 10 carats of your black onyx plain rounds at 2mm, 310 at your howlite plain rounds at 10mm, 300 carats of your white quartz twisted rectangles, those are 30 by 15mm, 280 carats of your magnesite graduated rounds, I thought those were howlite actually, and those are 6 by 16mm, and you've got your black agate with quartz tubes, those are 38 by 13mm, so they're huge. All of this, Mark reckons 25 quid. All of these strands £15.95, less than £3.20 per strand. Unbelievable value, a 30-day money-back guarantee. And if you're shopping with us for the first time here at Jewellery Maker, we'll give you a host of free goodies. You'll get your free tutorial DVD that takes you step by step all of the processes of your basic beading. That's worth £4.95. We will also give you a book and on subscription monthly a JM Hub magazine. So get yourself involved with jewellery making. It's a great habit to have. It's a great hobby to have. It's a wonderful way of starting up a new business. Limited stock on this right now. HCG C41. Now don't move a muscle because we're going to continue shopping with another brand new kit.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
Join Jewellery Maker on the 25th of February for our fashion focus show, where we will be focusing our attention on classic connections. Guest designer Laura Binding will be taking you through some great techniques to get amazing classic fashion looks. Be inspired and get ready for your spring and summer collections. The Fashion Focus Show, 25th of February on Jewellery Maker. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back. You are watching Jewellery Maker. Of course, we're about to launch one of the most striking brand new kits for you. Before I do that, I'm just going to refresh your memory in the crazy macrame pack that I've got coming up for you, including a DVD, 2 of the natural colours that you've got in 1mm and 0.5, 2 packs of assorted colours, and you get 100 metres of ribbon in there to boot. We have got so many incredible deals for you coming up in today's show. Do not miss out on any of them. Now, Kim and I have joined forces once more, and when that happens, special prices, special things are created. You're not going to believe the price tags that we've got coming up for you. Now, the kit that I'm about to show you. Do you remember that ring I showed you earlier that Mark had created? That was from this very kit. Do you know what? Gold and turquoise together are just sumptuous, aren't they? They're luxurious, they're beautiful, they're Egyptian. We're thinking Cleopatra with the richness, aren't we? Look at that colour. I love what Mark's done with this gizmo weaving. Now, I don't normally show you the jewellery before I show you the kit, but I couldn't help myself, just had to grab it. Now have a look. I love the jewellery from this kit. I love it. Now have a look at the gemstones that Mark has used to create such wonderful masterpieces. Ruby zoisite. You know the inclusion of ruby in here, and that emerald green is what makes this. I love these colours, are just so dramatic. I'm thinking about Cleopatra's wonderful eye makeup here with those striking lines of black and that wonderful vibrance of turquoise. It's all captured here in the jewels of Aphrodite. 250 carats of that ruby zoisite. And these, I'm going to show you that strand on its own. What I'm going to do, just to annoy Chris Durden, is just lift it up. Sorry, darling, I just wanted to show off those graduations. Have a look at that. I love Ruby Zoysia. You wait till you see Mark's designs. I know this kit's going to sell out. It's just gorgeous. Now you've got pure turquoise in this kit. It just doesn't happen often. I gave you a strand earlier of pure turquoise. How much was that strand we gave it to you? Kim, how much was the strand of pure turquoise we had earlier on its own? $17.95 on its own for pure turquoise. You've got a double strand of pure turquoise here. So we've got about £25 worth of turquoise alone. You've also got black spinel, the master of disguise. Now, spinel is often, as we all know, if we've seen or we've owned black spinel before, or any spinel before, we all know that this is a gemstone that's often mistaken with precious jewels. It's a gemstone that in its red form is 9 times out of 10 mistaken for rubies. Black spinel, black diamonds. I think this is definitely the sparkliest of all the black gemstones. Now don't forget, you have got genuine natural turquoise in this kit. Three gorgeous strands, 4 if you count the fact that this turquoise is a double strand. Can you believe? Oh, hang on, no! You've got a double strand in that black spinel as well. 5 strands in one kit. I'm not done there because you have also got 0.4 wire, 10 meters of that. Now, if you think about using your twists for your tiaras and your fascinators, 0.4 is to do it with. Now, take a look at this gizmo coil that's been created with 0.4 wire. You've got your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic also. I'm not done, not by half. Because you also get a Gizmo and Wirework Projects DVD. That's $4.95 on its own. So let's have a look at this. A double strand of genuine natural turquoise. I reckon the value on that is about $24.95. Then you've got the DVD, which is $4.95. So you've got the best part of £30 there in those 2 elements. Don't forget you've got ruby zoisite. Don't forget you've got your wire. Don't forget you've got your spinel. Don't forget you've got 100 findings, 9-carat gold on E-coated copper. The Jewels of Aphrodite, YXG C78, a limited edition kit for you. Remember, those 2 elements should be just around £30 alone. We are about to do something unheard of. Kim's taking the graphics. Why are you doing that? If you bought these all individually, you'd be paying around £50. Not today. Don't forget that strand of turquoise and that DVD alone around 30 quid. And then you've got everything else. Best part of £50 worth of value in this kit, YXG C78. You're not going to believe this. $22.95. You need it in your life. It is limited edition. We've only got a small amount of these to go around. You are going to want turquoise in your summer collections. You're absolutely going to want to use wire. And if you haven't already got it, that Gizmo Wirework DVD is in value. £22.95 for all of this. 0800 644 655. I cannot believe this value. Do you know what? We'd expect to pay more for a double strand of genuine turquoise alone. Let's get on over and see what Mark's done with this incredible kit. I'm going to take this wonderful necklace with me, which I didn't get a chance to show to you, but you are going to want to create it. Mark, how in love with this kit are we? Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, it's all gorgeous. Your jewellery for this kit, Mark, I mean, for all kits is brilliant, but this is just fabulous.
When we get sent our kits, which is normally a fortnight before the show, we have 3 different kits, and I always decide which order I'm going to do it in. And this kit, I spent all day doing, a whole day, because it was just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and it gave me a chance to use the coils and the gizmo and turquoise, and I didn't realise that it was spinel, the black.
Very shiny.
Very, and ruby zersite's one of my favourites as well. So
I
no,
just
it was
think
amazing.
This is so Egyptian. Now you need to be quick. We are very limited stock. Now you've done a rosary style chain, which I'm a big fan of actually. The rosary style chain.
That was using the 0.4 wire.
And you've made your own links. Isn't it great when you start to do wire work, how you can actually be the master of those creations? Love this gizmo bracelet. I mean, is that kind of a play on a ladder weave?
Sort of, yeah. It was completely new for me, something that I haven't tried before. So I thought I'd give it a go. It was one of these happy accidents that just worked amazingly. I was really pleased with it.
And you've used head pins.
Eye pins, yep.
I love it. Look at the earrings. Wrapped with that wire. Now, 0.4 is perfect for doing that lightning flash of wrapping. And then you've done little gizmo coils in the next one. Very Egyptian again. And if we have a look at this 3-strand weave with the nuggets, very, very Mark Smith. Now let's have a look at what you've got here. I love the separation of the black with the gold with the gizmo coils.
Perfect.
It is, isn't it? It's absolute luxury.
And if you lift the coils at the top, if you just lift it up, you can see it's all hidden. It's hidden all the clasps at the end.
How clever. This is brilliant. Now look at the 2 turquoise necklaces. Now Mark, we know pure turquoise can be very expensive out there on the high street, if it's found on the high street at all. So I'm thinking you charge quite a big price tag for these.
Yes. And bear in mind it's gold plate as well. Don't know, stick my neck out here, £40 each?
Definitely, with all this turquoise.
Yeah.
I think I'd absolutely be happy to pay that, knowing that it was pure turquoise.
And it's the time it takes to make it as well. I mean, with this I've had to cut all the individual links to go in between the stones there, and this was the gizmo that I've had to coil and then uncoil and then thread all the stones through. So there's quite a lot of work that's actually involved in making them.
It's beautiful. Now Kim's just told me in my ear, I've got a ring with 3 tiny pieces of pure turquoise in it. It was £85 in silver.
Wow.
This really is a wonderful price tag. Now I need to warn you before we go to a demo that we are limited on this kit. It does look like it's going to sell out, so we've only got a quarter of the stock remaining. So please make sure, 3/4 of the stock have been allocated. Please make sure you're very, very quick in checking out your baskets as if you're shopping with us online, and bear with the queues on the phone lines. Don't forget with your kit you get absolutely everything apart from the tools to recreate Mark's designs or to start your own fabulous designs. Now, which design are you going to show us?
I thought I'd show you the bracelet in the front there, this one here.
Love this.
And it's really simple. I mean, with the 10 metres of wire that you get in the kit, you can make 4 gizmo coils using the thinner of the 2 mandrels that you get with the gizmo kit. Okay, so what I've done, I've used, for the black necklace at the top, I've used 1.5. This one I've used 2, and then this bracelet I've used the rest of the coils. So we've got straight coils, or we've got the twisted here, or we've got the heavily twisted up in the corners. There's lots of different techniques just using the gizmo. But for this one, I thought I'd try something a bit different. Ooh. So what I've got is I've used the round clasp here, and then I've got a jump ring attached, and then I simply attached 2 of the eye pins from that. So this is going to make the end as we've got on here. So
I love that you've done that.
Yeah, so I've just used the bolt ring clasp on this one, but I'll use something a bit different on here.
It's really modern looking.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So what you need to do, out of the Ruby Zoa set, you've got 4 different sizes of beads plus 1 bead in the middle that you could use for a bag charm. I've used it incorporated it in the multi-strand.
So that one big bead, yes, you've used it here.
Just in the middle there. So what you need for this bracelet are, I think that they look like 10 mil or 8 or 10 mil, I'm sure. So I've separated the sizes. And what I've done, I've threaded eye pins. If you run out of eye pins through the piece, you can just use head pins and cut the little bobbles off the end and use them as eye pins. So I've threaded on an eye pin, which we'll do here just to show you, like so. Now what you need to do is when you make the coil, the loop the other side, it needs to be parallel with it. You need it in the same direction. So before you make the loop, always make sure that this is in the right direction. So we'll just cut it off using our cutters. And then we'll make the loop, but make sure, as I've just said, in the same direction so it runs parallel across. And fold it back to make the loop. Okay, so we've got the loops. I've made one there, so they're both parallel. Okay, and then you can start with this end here. Is you take your eye pins and you try, if you can, to have the loop the same size, roughly about 1 centimetre. You make the loop, and just before you close it, you pop on one of your first beads, like this. And then all you do is you repeat the process on the other eye pin, about the same sort of distance, about 1 centimetre. Make a loop, and just before you pop on your ruby zoisite. Okay, so that's in effect is your first. I mean, that'd make a really good earring, nice earring, wouldn't it, as well?
Yes, it
so
would.
So you could use that as an earring as well.
I'll save that technique in my...
All right, okay. So we need to make the little coil bits now. So what I've got, I've cut the coils into 2 centimetre pieces. And all you do is you thread on an eye pin one side, like so. And
that keeps it nice and straight.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
It stops it from catching and opening up and closing, which can be uncomfortable.
That's right. And it makes a loop. So just before you close that loop, now this is why it's really important to have those 2 loops on the bead running parallel, because you need them to sit properly. So you pop that on. And then we take the one that I've made earlier, just open it and pop that on the bead again. Always make sure that you go through, if you can see, the loop from the bead, not the loop from the eye pin that you put on before.
Yeah, because then otherwise it won't go straight.
No, then we close that up. Like so. So again, that would make a nice funky earring as well.
Yeah, it would.
There's lots of movement in it. And then we just take our second beaded loop that we've made with the zoisite and then open. I mean, you could just continue this round and turn it into a nice choker as well, using the same technique. So we pop that on and then join it up on the other side. So we do that like so, and then we take that, join it on, and then just keep going. So then you make your next set of loop on your zoisite. There we go. And you just keep going, keep going and keep going. But that's an earring in itself.
I'd love that as an earring. I think it's just got such design inspiration, and don't forget, with all that gold and the green, you've got
beautiful.
an amazing feeling. And I do think golds and greens go together really nicely. And it doesn't have to be Christmassy. You can think about it as that Egyptian inspiration. Now, don't forget, you get absolutely everything that you need to recreate Mark's designs all your own. Now, I'm just hearing in my ear that Kim is pretty sure this kit is about to sell out. So you need to make sure you are checking out baskets. £22.95. We're going to give those phone line operators a chance to deal with you on the phone lines, and we're going to go over and look at your wonderful designs on the Wall of Fame. Time to look at your designs now on the Wall of Fame, and we thank you so much for sending us in all your amazing, inspiring designs. I've got something that's really colourful, so summery. I'd definitely wear this with a sarong on the beach. I think it's fab. Number 539 is from Kathy in Coventry, and Kathy says, "Hi JM, this is my Wall of Fame entry. It's made from bright orange magnesite." I love that. And blue agate rounds, all from you at JM. Love the shows, especially the evening ones with Jenny. Oh, she's got taste, that Kathy. She's so funny. Magpie in her last life, she seems to collect bright, shiny things. Actually, I am obsessed with magpies as well, as anyone who knows me will know. Love her. Oh, I love you too, thank you. Any more babies yet? Not from me, I can tell you that for now. Who's had a bit?
Hannah had hers yesterday.
Yes!
Or the night before, wasn't it?
Did she?
Yeah, had a little boy.
What did she call him?
William.
I knew she was going to call him William. I was trying to go for that name. She had 2 names. I was like, William. Choose William. I love that name.
So huge congratulations to Hannah. And
Hannah, congratulations and welcome. Beautiful William. We can't wait to meet you. So yeah, in answer to that, Kathy, yes, there was another baby.
Okay, I've got number 542, and this is from Lynn in Rochester. Hi gang, please find my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a bracelet made with imperial jasper and amber. Now, I haven't been able to get hold of any amber.
The amber was amazing.
At first I wasn't sure of the combination, but I think it works really well. Enjoy the shows, keep up the good work, and that's Lynn in Rochester. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Number 540, love this colour again. Monochrome's always great, but colour right now for me. Number 540 is from Claudia. I love that name. I love the name Claudia, Kim. And Claudia says, hi all at JM, here's this week's entry to the Wall of Fame, a selection of bracelets, black and white agate, black onyx, hematite and dyed magnesite nuggets, all of course from Jewellery Maker. Keep up the bargains and the fun. Love, Claudia Forster. Like that name. You sound like a newsreader. Now the news with Claudia Forster. Right, what have we got?
Earrings for you, look.
Love that ring.
Okay, this is number 543, and this is from Rihanna. Hi Rihanna, I love Rihanna. Hi JM.
I love Rihanna too.
I've made a necklace, bracelet, ring and earrings from gemstones from Jewellery Maker, white agate, purple jasper, fire agate and clear quartz with a few amethyst for a friend's birthday. Everyone loved them. I'm new to JM and love watching your show, and I love working with wire and would welcome more wire bundles. Thank you for changing my life.
Aww.
Keep bringing your gorgeous gemstones. Love, Rihanna from Riscar. I hope I've pronounced that right. Near Caerphilly.
Near Caerphilly, yeah.
Caerphilly.
It's not the same Rihanna, do we think?
No,
Might be.
No.
Might be.
Don't know.
Claire thinks it is. Number 541 is from Rebecca in Bexhill. And Rebecca says, look at that, is that tourmaline? I love that colour.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
I know, is that, what's that? I'll read it, shall I? I love this. Now, she's saying, hi everyone at JM, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace made using tourmaline nuggets and black spinel chips. I love that tourmaline. Everything is from JM except for the gold dangly bead, which is already in my stash. I just can't stop watching the show, and I've learned more in one of your shows than I have done in 2 years I've been making jewellery. Rebecca, thank you, that's amazing. Fingers crossed for me next week. Got them crossed. From Rebecca in Bexhill. Rebecca, it's gorgeous. I love those weaves. Now, we are going to walk straight on over live. We're going to do a live trot. Are you ready? Let's go. We are trotting. Come on. So I'm going to leave you at your station, and I'm going to walk. It's cruel of them to make us walk live over here. It's a good job I haven't got my slippers on, isn't it? Because that nearly happened this morning. Now, we are going to give you... Can we do the lapis first and the pyrite? Can we? Just because I think it's going to work really well with the kit that you just got. Kim says yes. Now the kit that you just got had that wonderful strand of turquoise. Now turquoise and lapis lazuli, for me, perfect combination. They complement each other. They're very different actually, but so very similar at the same time. They complement each other. They're rich together. They're striking together. Now have a look at these chips, because they're going to give you texture. They're going to give you eye-catching texture. You're going to make that wow piece of jewellery. That piece of jewellery that you stand up on your craft fair and people's eyes are drawn to straight away. They're going to see this piece of wonderful jewellery, whether it's a necklace, whether it's a bracelet, and it's going to sing to them. It's going to really stand out because of that shape. Then look at the richness of that. Lapis lazuli is a gemstone I'm very, very passionate about, because it gives you that richness of colour, but also you get this dusting, this speckling of pyrite stars, and that's a natural occurrence. And I find that fascinating. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And to twin that lapis lazuli with the pyrite is a winning combination. Now I want you to think about some of the greatest designers out there. Elsa Peretti, Schlumberger, Paloma Picasso. Who does not love Paloma Picasso? I love Paloma Picasso because her designs are striking and they're different. And Paloma Picasso loves lapis lazuli. Except I can't afford the lapis lazuli that Paloma Picasso brings us. I wish I could. Have a look. Together with that Pyrite. Why is it that all of the designers use this gemstone? Because it's striking, because it's powerful, because it's beautiful. A gemstone that was used very much again in the Egyptian times. A gemstone that if you put it with turquoise, something else magical happens. So if you've got that kit, together they are super, super rich together and still summery. Have you ever been to Greece and done the plates? You know, all these colours together. Look at these colours together, and it reminds me of a night in Greece. All those wonderful rich colours. All that lovely food, yummy. Feta, olives, big chunky tomatoes. Wrapped in leaves, yummy. Yum, yum, yum. But that's what this is reminding me of, a Greek night. Isn't this fab? Look at these colours together. Yeah, I love. Chris is really getting into his Greek night now. Barbecued sardines. Oh, yeah.
Olive oil.
Oh yeah, olive oil. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a Greek night, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got those colours, you know, those rich colours. Because sometimes you look at rich colours and you think wintry. No, no, these are definitely summer nights. What about adding a terracotta colour in with this as well? Lovely, that'd be gorgeous. It's called Enhance the Inclusion, BPG C82. We got a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at jewellerymaker.com, so come shopping with us. Get yourself a powerful strand. That's going to add so much to your designs. 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. You have got 250 carat nuggets there, 10 by 6, all the way up to 26 by 6. 500 carats in your pyrite drums. Those are 14 by 10. Mark, what would you do with these?
I would. I've recently learnt how to macrame using the long chip.
You can do that with long chips? No.
Yeah, and
I'd like to see that, Mark.
Really good.
A recent show, I'd like
this space.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's what I'll do.
I will.
Beautiful.
So grab this in anticipation of Mark's macrame. Are you ready? And don't forget his Chips and Nuggets DVD, and that's not about fast food. BPG C82. I can't believe that. It's a treat price tag for you, £8.95 for lapis lazuli and pyrite. What do you reckon to that, Marky?
That's ridiculous.
Any lapis lazuli for £8.95 is great.
Well, that's huge pyrite as well. They're not small pieces.
Pyrite will always find a place in your jewellery as well. It will make your jewellery look classy and sophisticated. It's got an antique gold to it, hasn't it? I love it. What a great, great price tag. Do you know, we're so busy today. It's absolutely luscious to have you company. We are buzzing. $8.95, crazy price tag, isn't it? Now we're gonna go to the fluorite bundle for you. Which one are we gonna do? Are we gonna do them individually? This little fluorite on my right. This one, yeah?
No, I've never seen faceted fluorite before.
They're brand new, that's why, Mark.
I've never seen them.
And would you say these are made? Look, he's put his glasses on ready. I've never seen these. Shambhala? Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that the first thing you would do?
As well. Drop earrings. Similar sort of style with that eye pin that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
A single eye pin drop.
Oh, the first time we've seen faceted fluorite rounds of this size. When I see this, I'm thinking quite a lot actually. Lariat style. I'm a real big fan right now of doing rosary chains, and I know you'll probably think I say that about, you know, I love making big shoulder duster earrings, and I say with every gemstone, shoulder dusters, rosary style, gorgeous rosary style. And what would I do? I'd do it with some purple wire, some black wire maybe. Some silver wire, absolutely. That would be my first port of call, I think. And look at these cool water colours. And look at the amethyst purples. And look at the clarity. Please shop on the web if you can. We have got 2-minute queues on the phone lines right now. because we are super busy today. There are no queues on the web, but it is very busy. 410 carats of multicoloured fluorite. Right, there are so many of you on the phone lines in anticipation. We're not going to make you wait too long for the price tag. I think you're looking at this strand and you're thinking rings. I think you're thinking earrings, shoulder duster earrings, rosary style, lariat style, simple, stretchy bracelets. You could do anything with these. And look at the colours, and because of all of the colours that you see within fluorite, think about how well fluorite's going to go with any of the other gems that are already in your stash. Think about the fact that these are big 12mm rounds. This is, I've just got to tell you, Kim's just said to me, make it clear, this is just a launch price tag. You will not see this at this price tag guaranteed ever again. We've been given special permission. Now, how many of these have we got, Kim? Okay, so this is a limited edition strand. We've only got 110 of these. Now 109, and that's going down. When we give you something brand new, usually we've got about 250 of them. There's not that much. ISG P62, so many ways that you can put this in your jewellery, so many ways to make it sparkle and make it beautiful, so many ways that you can create beautiful jewellery, cascading with colour and sparkle. At just £7.95, you've got a teeny whiny price tag. Under £10 is brilliant. Now remember, this is launch price tag. The first time Mark's ever seen faceted rounds of fluorite. Surely, to goodness, Mark, you can't believe this price tag. £7.95. It doesn't even, there are no words. Mark's not even looking at me right now. Doesn't want to get involved in this craziness. £7.95. Please check baskets out. There are 40 of you waiting in a queue on the phone lines. Now 44. Well done to everybody. Stay where you are. I know there are 4-minute queues. Shop online if you want to avoid them. It's a free phone number, so no panico. Make sure you are checking out baskets on the, oh, these are about to go limited. Now I'm going to give to you, actually these go really nicely, another brand new strand. These go really nicely together because of the purples. Have a look, see what you think. Now, purple's a very popular colour, isn't it, Mark?
It's my top seller.
Purple?
Yep.
Do you think it's because purple can be worn by any skin tone?
I think so. And it's amethyst birthstone. Everybody knows amethyst. And as I said, you know, that's a real Cadbury purple as well, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Deep, rich colour. Have a look with turquoise. Actually, putting those rich colours together works so well. What I love about this strand is you've got these fabulous, almost tie-dye inclusions, and they just add to the pizzazz of this strand because actually these can be quite jazzy, can't they? Some of them are just elegant and beautiful and subtle. Others have that amazing tie-dye look. Now again, these are brand new. If you want something that's going to offer you pattern, richness in colour, sparkle, then this is the strand for you. Brand new in today, 0800 644 655. You've got 30-day money back guarantee. TWG, sorry, P13. Are you ready for a wonderful price tag? Going. Brand new strand. £6.95 for you, which is crazy. Again, this is just a launch price. It's brand spanking new, this strand. Think about the fact that these are big. You can afford to use just one or two, so your profit margins are going to be up with this one, I think. One in a ring. You could put 2 or 3 of these in a pair of earrings, shoulder duster earrings. £6.95 with a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Loads of you on the phone lines, please bear with the queues. Now I'm going to give you a sneaky peek of my presenter's pick, which includes 2 multicoloured packs of hemp cord. Look at all of that colour. You've got 10 different colours. That's coming up soon. Now we've also got for you 0.5 hemp in the natural and 1 mil hemp in the natural. And Mark's saying, and he's the macrame master, he'd never seen 0.5 in that hemp. And you've got the DVD coming up as a pack, going under £20. Now I've also got for you an incredible, oh, and the ribbon, 100 metres of ribbon. I love this. I'm going to call it the Beyonce strand. Look at that.
Deco.
It's Jack's saying that is so deco. Art deco? What, like Andy Warhol style or? Oh no, Art Deco, sorry, yeah, not pop art. Where am I coming from?
Yeah.
They are gorgeous.
Of the shapes.
Yeah, the shapes and the colours. Gorgeous, aren't they? Now, I've got to show you my preonite. Now, this is, Mark saying this is his single strand of the day.
I think we should arm wrestle for that strand.
You want to arm wrestle me?
For that strand.
I just got to warn you, Mark.
Yeah.
I've never lost an arm wrestle.
Really?
Yeah, I've got an extremely aggressive side when it comes to arm wrestle. You were close, Chris. You didn't beat me. And there is nothing worse to me than being about to lose. So, that aggression kicks. Yeah, we can arm wrestle for it.
Okay.
We can bring it, Mark, bring it. Do it now. We'll do it in the break. Mark's a bit flustered after the break. You'll know why. Have a look at this preonite, it is coming up. If anyone would like to challenge me to an arm wrestle, gorgeous. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, we've got a brand new to show. We're going to give you some information about that. Don't forget to text us in too.
New to Jewellery Maker? Unsure where to begin? No problem. Just tune in every morning from 8 a.m. till 9 a.m. and watch me, Vicky, and one of our guest designers as we guide you through some beginner's tips and techniques to get you started. The New to Jewellery Maker show, daily at 8 a.m.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back, my jewellery making darlings. Now you need to be on the phone lines now, because the deal I'm about to give you will literally knock your socks off. If you don't like the deal, put the phone down, you haven't lost out. If you love the deal, which you're going to, these will sell out. It's very, very limited edition. You miss out, you won't forget it for the rest of the day. On the phone lines now. If you've already done macrame, brilliant. You've got everything you need. Kumihimo, brilliant. You've got everything you need. You can plait these. If you've never done it before, no worries, because you get the DVD included in this kit. This is the very DVD that, in fact, taught Mark himself to do macrame. Now, it's not just about macrame with hemp cord and with the ribbon, because you can create gemstones. You can plait, like I said, you can do your kumihimo, you can do your French knitting, you can do your crochet, you can do it all. You have got so much in this kit. A pack of 4 hemp cords in natural colours in 1 mil and 0.4 mil. You get 100 metres of ribbon in your aubergine, your gold, your baby blue, your primrose yellow, your lime green, your royal blue, your mulled wine, your chocolate, and your fern green. You have got 2 packs of 1 mil cord, so 2 packs of this in assorted colours. And don't forget, you've got that DVD in there as well. UWG C85, your Rainbow Macrame Mega Bundle. Why did I choose this as the presenter's pick? Well, I knew that Mark was here, #1, and I thought, if Mark knows anything, it's how to shambhala. And that isn't a dance, it's a way to do a bracelet. If Mark is an expert at anything, it's his macrame. Not just that, because I saw the incredible, and I know so many of you are trying out new techniques, and you're not necessarily, well, you're absolutely not tied to just doing macrame with this pack. There's such a lot else you can do with it if you craft in other ways as well. This is a great addition to your crafty kit. Just behind me are some examples of what you can create with macrame, and don't forget, you've got the DVD in order to get creating as soon as you get this home. I've got 2 wonderful examples of macrame. One of these I think Mark did while he was on show with me, with the Dalmatian jasper, so you can create something like that. Now, Shambhala style bracelets are probably the most popular way of selling your jewellery right now, I think. Look at that. Did you do this, Mark? Yes. That's fabulous, little berries, aren't those gorgeous? Mark, Shambhala style bracelets, macrame bracelets, it's not just about bracelets, you can incorporate them into necklaces and things like that. How has macrame changed the way you work?
Well, it was given to me about a year ago now on a viewer's challenge, and it threw me completely out of my comfort zone. I hadn't done it before, and I was given a copy of Debbie's DVD as well, and it's just the most addictive thing I've ever discovered. And I've learned so many techniques, not only through the DVD, but there's quite a few on YouTube, and I've bought various books and things, and we did the DVD end of last year, and there will be another one. That's all I'm going to say.
Watch this space. Half the stock of this has already been allocated. Have a look at the choker that Mark did last week. You could create styles like this. It's so neat and tidy, and who'd have thought that you could actually do this? Slightly addictive macrame as well, by the way.
Yes,
Jack can do it, I can do it, Kim can do it, everyone's doing it. It's definitely the latest trend in jewellery making. Here's Jack's example. This is what, look, Jack's just given me something he made. This goes to my drawer. Jack's really good at macrame. Have a look at this. That's with thicker cord, isn't it, Jack? Oh, I like this. Oh, and you've got something else. Do you actually do any work, or do you just sit there and...
That's what we asked, Jenny. That's what we asked.
Well, it doesn't matter, because jewellery making kind of, it's market research. That's what you're doing, research.
Well, I'm doing a bit of a show in March.
What are you doing? At the NEC?
Fun and funky jewellery for May in March.
Are you?
Yeah.
Who's presenting that with you? Let it be me, let it be me, let it be me.
Sure.
Bet it's Vicky. I hope it's me. Have a look at everything you get. Then we're going to give you your price tag. Already 3/4 of the stock has now been allocated. You've got 72 metres of hemp cord in the natural colours. 100 yards in the rainbow and 100 meters. What we worked that out once when we had Tom, he remembered. 100 meters in the ribbon. There are queues on the phone lines. Please check baskets out if you're shopping with the line UWGC85. If you bought this all individually, you'd be paying almost £25. We're going to give you better than £10 off that deal. You need to check baskets out online. You're not going to believe this, £14.95 for all of this. Mark will tell you that his minimum price tag for a Shambhala style bracelet is £15. Mark, you could make so many Shambhala style bracelets out of this.
Well, out of one of those little packs of hemp, just one of the colours, of the colour, yeah, and the coloured ones, I think it's less than that. You can make 5 bracelets out of each colour. One of these is 5 bracelets, so one of these is £15 worth to you, with a gemstone or 2. Yeah, so you've got £450. £450 in bracelets in that one pack. In one pack. Plus gemstones, obviously. Right, I'm not going to stop everything. I'm going to go and just go into business. Shambhala style bracelets. What are we doing here? Let's go. You need to be on the phone lines. Major profit maker for you right now. We've started with over 200 of these. There's less than 70 remaining. You need to be mega quick in checking out baskets. £14.95. Don't forget you get the DVD there as well. Step by step, we'll teach you exactly how to do this. If you're experiencing engaged tones on the phone lines, please hang up and redial 0800 644 655. If you're lucky enough to be in the queue, and I say lucky because a lot of people are trying to get on the phone lines, stay where you are. It's a free phone number, that 0800 number. Don't forget to check baskets out where we are busy online, but there will be no queues on the w's.jewellerymaker.com for £14.95. You're getting value. You're getting an opportunity to make a good profit. You're getting a DVD to teach you, a step-by-step tutorial DVD to teach you, and you're getting 100 meters of that gorgeous ribbon as well, all for just £14.95. There are such a lot of you on the phone line queues. Please bear with, stay where you are. And I know some people are calling and experiencing an engaged tone. Hang up the phone and redial. For £14.95, you've got yourself a bargain. There are currently 56 of you in a queue on the phone lines. Please do not give up. Stay exactly where you are. Make sure you've checked out baskets. Do you know what? There are lots of you multi-buying. Maybe you're buying this as a gift as well. There are lots of you multi-buying on this. So congratulations. At £14.95, you've got yourself an incredible deal. Do you know, it's so lovely to have your company here today. And like I said earlier, I cannot wait to see your Wall of Fame entries. Jack's into macrame. Of course, we know we've got the master Mark Smith, the macrame master Mark Smith with us today. And I'm sure Chris Durden will be macrameing before we know it too. You'll give it a go. You've become a bit of a regular here in Jewellery Maker Towers.
Yes, I have.
Just can't stay away. Do you know what? The thing about Jewellery Maker is, Christopher, which it's just such an amazing atmosphere in here, isn't it?
I totally agree with Geneva.
Thanks for calling me Geneva. That's great. Christopher Durden, because I know you don't like it when I say your full name.
They'll be on to me.
They'll be on to me. I won't tell you what his Facebook name is. He's done that on purpose so that we can't mention it on there. Now, have a look. I'm going to give you all this. There's a lot, mind. I haven't finished there, Jack. We're not going to charge you any extra on your P&P for it being such a big package either. Come on then. If you need to cancel an order, somebody's just asking on Facebook. You can't do it on Facebook. Please don't try and do it on Facebook. You need to call the call centre. I think somebody's trying desperately to do that on Facebook, but unfortunately the customer care team don't run Facebook. We do in here, and we're rubbish at things like that. So give us a call. Now, as you may or may not be aware, Kim and I are used to working together in the evening show where we give you an hour, usually, Kim, 7 o'clock hour, of price slashes and crazy price tags. Kim and I knew we were working together today, so we're going to give you a section where everything, and I mean everything, is going under £10. I need you on the phone lines early for this. You see something you like? Grab it quick, because everything has very low stock. And if you want to experience more crazy price tags, tune into the evening show this evening at 5 o'clock. I think it's going to be the fabulous Becky filling in tonight. Now I'm going to start with some picture jasper rondelles. Everything is going under £10. Now I love these. I love the colour of them. Now we've been chatting today about greys, haven't we, and how they're going to really be popular. I'd like this with the preonite that we've got coming up later on. That's nice, isn't it? When's Pancake Day there?
Today.
Oh no!
I know.
Oh, I've got everything, I think. It's fine. Flowers and eggs, that's all you need, isn't it? Flour, egg, sugar, lemon. Yeah, I got that. Ham pancake. Yeah, I'm not. We had pancakes the other day. That doesn't count though, does it?
Cheese.
Anyway,
Strawberries.
have a look.
Cream.
Strawberries, chocolate, Nutella. Other chocolate spreads are available. Would that be a crepe rather than a pancake?
Oui, oui, tout près.
Ouais?
Oui.
Ouais?
Oui.
Oh là là.
Oui, c'est à l'heure.
Ouais, ouais. Have a look at what I've got for you now.
I bet.
Now rondelles, Mark, I know you love. You get quite a lot on a strand, don't you, with rondelles? Rather than putting round gemstones next to each other, you always say these are squished
You get a third extra beads. If you get buying rondelles to you know, obviously to the same size round, you get about approximately a third extra.
Isn't that interesting? And what about these greys now? We've seen greys with clarity.
I would just restrand those with the black onyx seed beads we had from the earlier bundle.
In between? Just one in between, little teeny whiny.
Yep. Be beautiful.
FQP 081, well, you know it's going under £10. Everything I'm about to give you is for just £9.95. You've got a gorgeous strand of picture jasper rondelles. These are 6x14mm and under £10 for you. 2 ways to come shopping: on the phone lines or on the website. It's jewellerymaker.com. Now we're going to go to, I love these. Aren't these beautiful? Now have a look. This is fossil, right? Look at these. You've got coral fossils in here. Everyone is different. They almost look like lace. I love these. I adore the colours. They're earthy. I think these are beautiful. And actually, I just want to show you. Got real pinky ones. Oh, I love this. You could almost make cufflinks out of these. Would you wear heart cufflinks, Chris, as a guy?
I think you could get away with it.
You could get away with it, couldn't you?
But not all the time. Like a wedding and stuff.
At a wedding! Oh, that is such a lovely idea. Who's getting married that we know?
No.
Actually, I do know someone who's getting married.
Should we go?
Yeah, well, you will be going to the wedding. Do you not know who it is yet?
No.
I'll tell you in a minute. I can't say it on air, can I? She told me via Facebook, so does that mean everyone knows?
No.
Okay, then I won't say it. Not on my wall, it was in a private message. Well, I'll tell you later. Oh, it's a secret. Have a look. That would be perfect. You can wear these to wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, you do know who I mean.
I think I do.
How exciting.
I know, very good. Might be a little lemonade.
Bit of lemonade.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed out in public after last time, are we?
No, no. That was a bit hard.
Yeah. They're gorgeous. Are you ready? 235 carats of fossil jasper at £9.95. These would be beautiful. I can't see past that now. They need to go in cufflinks for weddings. What do you think of that idea, Mark?
Brilliant idea. They're amazing. I've never seen them in heart shape before.
Aren't they beautiful as well? They're so organic. I think these are stunning. Maybe we should create some man-style wedding jewellery. We didn't think of that, did we? I think it's important.
Fashion Week, which is week commencing the 4th of March. On the Thursday, it's Men's Jewellery Day.
So
that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, right. We'd like to see it, please, Mark. Any more requests? Text us in 60777 JM Studio, followed by your message. Now, Mark's gonna love these. Tiger's Eye flowers. Remember, everything in this section is under £10. Oh, the quality of Tiger's Eye will be the most apparent thing about this strand straight away. Look at that chatoyancy. Everybody loves Tiger's Eye, don't they? Because it gives you something different, something no other gemstone gives you. And it's like the Mona Lisa of gemstones. They follow you around the room almost.
I think with Tiger's Eye, it's one of the first stones that children own when they're small and they go to museum gift shops and things.
Yeah.
They always buy a bit of Tiger's Eye.
Yes,
And I
yes,
think,
you're right.
yeah, I think it's the first introduction to gemstones that children get involved with.
Oh, you're so right. I think I might have owned a bit of Tiger's Eye.
Yeah.
From the natural...
It's Tiger's Eye and pyrites you normally
get. It was in London, I think.
Yeah.
I got rose quartz, a cone of rose quartz in a little sack as well. And some worry dolls.
Oh, great stuff.
Do you remember them?
Are you worried?
Oh, well, I was worried at the time. Obviously, you used to get a doll out and tell it your secret and then put it away.
Put it away, yeah.
They're cute little matchsticks they were. Someone made a killing off them matchsticks. Put them in a box, call them dolls. It was a matchstick. £9.45. I cannot believe the worry is the child going to set fire to the house. £9.45, 270 carats, 20 mil. This is Claire. To be honest, safety was never paramount. We didn't even have seat belts in cars then. Terrible. Terrible. Gorgeous. These can't go under £10. They're beautiful pearls, aren't they? They're heirlooms. We only launched these the other day. Adore pearls. They're one of my favourite gemstones of all time. I just think these are the gemstone that gets passed down to you, aren't they? These are the gemstone that you wear on your wedding day. Pearls in your tiara, pearl earrings, a pearl necklace. And think about the fact that, I mean, anybody that's seen Breakfast at Tiffany's wants pearls, don't they? I mean, they're just so classy and so elegant. White pearls in particular are my favourite. June's birthstone. Each one of these pearls would have taken around 6 years to cultivate. Do you know that only around 90% of cultivated pearls actually turn out into jewellery? Did you know that? So can you imagine what the pearls go through just to be put into jewellery? These are beautiful. I'd make a pair of earrings out of these. Mark, what's your general price tag for one pearl in each pearl earrings?
Sterling silver shepherd hooks, £10.
£10. Actually, that's a great price tag. And you've only used 2 of your pearls, so you've got most of your strand left. But you know we're going under £10 for this, so think about your profit. These are genuine, freshwater, organic pearls, and they're going low. OJM G75, under £10. £8.95. These are real pearls for £8.95. It shouldn't happen, but it is. Thank you so much for your company here at Jewellery Maker. We love each and every one of you. 0800 644 655 on those phone lines. Oh, I can't believe this. There are lots of you there. There is a 2-minute long queue on the phone lines for these. Bear with. These were only new last week. I cannot believe they're under a tenner. £12.95 is about the price tag for pearls, isn't it? £8.95 for these. They are just breathtaking. They're beautiful. Now, Mark, do you remember the other day we had we both picked a strand of fossil jasperite? You took the purple and I took the pink. Now look at these, because I remember you made an amazing lariat with it.
That's right.
And I've got the tubes. Look at these. And again, fossils that you can see of coral. Now what do you think with this shape, Mark? Easily you could do a flower, couldn't you?
You could, or they'd be fantastic for macrame bracelets.
Yeah, they do look good.
I mean, with the orange from the kit earlier.
Oh, yes. So with the orange macrame, have you got the macrame? Oh, yeah, that's brilliant for colour blocking. They're your opposites on your colour reel, so they work really well. Now, Jack's got a very inspiring wirework design, which I'm going to show you in a bit. I'll show you after this. 250 carats of purple fossil jasper. They're 29 by 10. Perfect with that macrame. If you bought that macrame bundle, grab these for your colour blocking pieces. They're rich and they're striking, and they're £7.95 for you. Think about these in earrings. Think about these in cascades. Think about these in the top of a toggle tassel. That's what I'm trying to say, a toggle tassel. £7.95 is your price tag. Now I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek of what Jack's created out of his wire bundle. It's just a quick one.
It's Gemma yesterday.
Oh, Gemma did it? It's like something from Alice in Wonderland.
It was National Inventors Day yesterday.
Oh, it was?
So
okay.
You got an idea?
Oh, I like it. Okay, we won't. Which number? Oh, we're going to do. That's not going under £10 though. So right, scrap the £10 idea, under £10 idea, because this won't ever go under 10. But this is really long, this strand. Right, it's Mark's strand of the day, and I will be coming to Mark to ask him exactly why. Preonite for me is an absolute essential for my collection, and I'll tell you why, because it's inspiring. Well, look at this colour, and I see something very, very fresh and very, very beautiful. I think about dewdrops in an April shower. I think about an English country rose garden. Subtle, soft colours. I think about picnics at the point to point. Jack says he thinks about camping with family. It's those happy memories, those colours. Now think about chalcedony, sky blue chalcedony, and that does the same thing to me. Put them together and they are poetic. They're just beautiful. Look at the sparkles. Now there are lots of you on the phone lines for these already. Mark, tell me why you fell in love with this strand.
Well, it's really unusual, and I watch a lot of Gems TV as well in the evenings when I'm working. And they've got this thing about gemstones that have inner glow, and
yes,
sometimes they put them behind a torch or a lighter or something like that. And this is just beautiful with a candlelight behind it. And it reminds me of a sort of a green rutile quartz, which I'm a huge fan of as well, with the inclusions and things. It's beautiful.
It really is a gemstone that glows, and if you put it with a gold wire, it almost ignites the inside of this gemstone. Yes. They are so, so very beautiful. The colour of a peeled grape, the colour of the springtime to me, colour of absolute beauty, and they're faceted. They're stunning. What would you do in terms of, what would you create in terms of jewellery with this, Mark?
They'd make really good earrings. Just 3 pieces with those silver spacers from earlier, the little tiny round silver spacer beads.
The little Stardust ones.
Yes, yeah, in between.
It's just slowly moving this and you get such a wonderful sparkle. I'd like to see this with some mystic quartz.
Gosh, yeah.
Some clear quartz, or some of the grey, the silver mystic quartz that we had, or the mystic rose quartz. I think it would look really, really pretty. Now we've only got 80 of these left. I do think they're going to work wonderfully with your fluorite hearts. Beautiful, really beautiful. LFG P35, 510 carats of preonite faceted wheels. They're 6 by 12 millimeters and they're brand new today. Mark's strand of the day, definitely up there with my top 3. I adore them, and so do you, because there are 3-minute long queues on the phone lines. £12.90. When we first bought your preonite, we never saw it for under £25. This is a great, great deal for you at £12.95. We've been bringing you the most amazing treats today, haven't we? What a wonderful shape this is as well. It'll go in so many ways into your jewellery collection. £12.95, 0800 644 655. Or the w's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping with us online. We've got a brand new bundle to bring you now. Don't forget to check your baskets out. Pendant bales. Oh, Oh, they're tulips. Say that again, Clary. Well, I think these look like cherry stems. You've got tulips and cherry stems. I've never seen these. I'd almost quite like that just on its own. Oh, I love them. They're so pretty. Mark, do you ever use pendant veils? I love them. I'd put these in earrings. Have you seen them? Can we put them on the big screen, Clary Wary? Aren't they gorgeous?
You get all of those in one bundle.
All of these in one bundle. And they're all solid sterling silver. I'm going to show you individually. Now, I would put these in earrings and I'd put a little gemstone. I mean, the classic way of using them is, of course, on a pendant veil on a necklace, but I think there are other things we can do with these. You've got those tulips. Now, what you do is, in case you're wondering, you open these up, you have a look, you pop your gemstone in the middle, and then you pinch them back together again. Really easy. Now let me show you the cherry stems. And these are all hallmarked, solid sterling silver. You can see the hallmark just there. Oh, if I hadn't dropped it. There you go. There's the hallmark there. He's just come in. Ready? Now, you get 10 in the tulips, 5 in the cherry stems, 15 solid sterling silver pendant veils. Are you ready for an exceptional deal? Never ever are we gonna repeat this. HOG CO6. I can't believe this. Pack of 15, not a pack of 10. It says pack of 10, that's wrong. It's pack of 15, ignore it. $13.90 for 15, that's less than £1 each. There is no way, I don't think, if you went anywhere, I don't think you'd pay less than a £5 for these anywhere else. I mean, per charm. And these could be charms, couldn't they? There's the cherry stems. And let me show you the little tulips. I love the tulips. My neighbour bought me some tulips the other day. Isn't she lovely? And I went down to the farm and came back and they were on my table. She's broken into my house and put tulips on the table. How lovely is that?
It's a nice kind of burglar.
It's my favourite kind of burglar. The Uli burglar. Everyone should have one. Little tulips. Gorgeous. Now I'm going to give to you Mark's strand of the day. Strand pack of the day, not single strand, strand pack of the day, sorry. His strand of the day was the preonite. Oh, Mark, I've got that fluorite. Corner drilled squares to add dimension. And you've got 2 heart strands. Different sizes. Now this is a limited stock. Is it brand new, Kim? It's brand spanking new. Heart shapes sell out every time. There are already 40 of you on the phone lines for this. I love these. Mark, what would you do with these? Because I'm thinking earrings straight away. What were you thinking?
Amazing, aren't we?
You've got the corner drilled squares and the 2 hearts.
Small heart at the top and then larger heart at the bottom. Silver or gold would work perfectly with those, but I would colour grade in. Because you could have a purple section on your craft table, or a green, or a blue, and you could just have, separate the colours. Wow.
They're beautiful, aren't they? And I know you're a big fan of fluorite as well. Why is that?
Fluorite. Well, it's a gem that gents can wear as well as ladies. There aren't very many of them. Labradorite and fluorite. And when I do craft parties, jewellery parties, I like to do a sort of quarter of an hour, 20-minute discussion at the beginning, explaining why I like gemstones, and you choose 5 or 6 and talk about where they're mined and all that sort of thing. And fluorite is always one that I talk about. It's beautiful.
Fluorite is a gemstone that, of course, fluoresces. It's where the word fluorescent comes from. In fact, when you place it under UV light, it glows. Not just that, it's beautiful. And it's a gemstone that covers an array of gorgeous colours with clarity. Not many gemstones do that, do they? So pretty, so beautiful, so romantic. And what I'd like to see is 0.4 wire. I'd put these on a twist and they'd be on a hair grip. They'd be in a fascinator. They'd be in a tiara. They'd be in a pair of earrings, absolutely. These are charms. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And with those corner drilled squares, we've got dimension. We have got luster from those facets. Now, you get 140 carats in the 10 mil hearts. You've got the 8, how does that work then? 150 carats in the 8 mil and 140 in the 10 mil. I think somebody got that wrong way round, didn't they? I bet I can guess who. 280 carats, sort of thing I do, isn't it? 280 carats in the fluorite corner drilled cubes, those are 8 mil. How many left? Oh my gosh, we need to be really quick with the price tag. These have gone major limited stock now. They were a limited edition anyway. We've got less than 20 remaining in the live show. 800 644 655. Always try. £14.95 for these 3 wonderful strands. They're very, very popular on the website. Well done for all checking out your baskets. Please hold those lines. We are majorly busy today. It's so luscious to have your company. We love you. Thank you so much. YBG C27, £14 and 95 pence for all 3 strands. Gorgeous. Well done. There is a bit of a queue going on, so get on the website again if you can. There's queues all day. It's all these gorgeous gemstones. Colour Blockorama now. I know these are going to sell out because every time we bring you this show, and I'm going to be honest with you, we brought it to you as a night owl in one of our evening shows, Kim and I actually did, and I was just so excited about it, and it sold out. Then a couple of weeks later, Paula realised she could reorder them. She reordered them, they sold out. 3rd time lucky. I can never guarantee that we can keep ordering gemstones. For this batch that we've got in, I think we're going to sell out. Ready for your colour blocking. I adore this shell because you have got a double strand of absolute colour. Now I want you to think about the Beyonce strand that you're going to get and how wonderful. Now there's a celebration of colour right there, isn't there? Don't you think? Just, it's very Caribbean feeling actually with all that colour. All that life and all that colour, I love it. That shell is perfect because they're all so jam-packed onto the strand. It's a double strand. You've also got your multicoloured poppy agate. Those are 22 by 8 and they're perfect for wire wrapping. Now think about the fact that if you're sat there right now and you're thinking, I need so much for my summer stash. I've just got so many colours I've got to buy. Get 2 strands like this and it's all done for you. You can separate the colours. Now, Mark, I love these colours together. I think they look great in this shell. I personally would keep these together. What would you do? I know that you always, 9 times out of 10, take colours apart and put them in their colour roots. Would you do that with this one? I would still do that as well. And what I would do is we talked about the ladder weave technique earlier. Yeah. If you did exactly the same technique, but using these on the flat, so you had them laying flats next to each other, and went in, out, in, out, in, out, you can make a massive, massive lariat for hardly any beads because you'd have them flat side on, running parallel rather than bunched up together. So that's another way you can use it. Yeah, masses. It's a great, great boost for your collection and a great boost for your profit margins.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Brilliant. Look at these as well.
Because what I would do, I would have maybe a group of 5 or 6 of the blue on a head pin, and then dangling below that one of the larger stones of the same colour or corresponding.
Yes, that'd look gorgeous. It's called Colour Pop. CDG C41 is your item code. You can do earrings, you can do rings, there's anything you can do with these. Look at the colours, greens, reds, mustards, blues, oranges, yellows, pinks. They're fabulous. What if I was to tell you these are going under £15? Look at this. A metre of colour. I should do what? Skip with it. You don't want to see me skipping heels. I haven't drunk enough. Are you ready for a wonderful price tag of £9.95? Not just under £15, under a tenner. That's a total and utter treat for you, isn't it? And don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. It's just fantastic to have your company. CDGC41 is your item code for under £10. You're getting colour, you're getting texture, you're getting that wire work surface right there in that table. Gorgeous. Check your baskets out if you are shopping with us online. We've got a bit of luxury for a lass. Sapphire. Now I love these cabochons of sapphire. And you've got blue and pink sapphire. Do you know that pink sapphire is one of the rarest forms of sapphire? Now Mark, have you seen these? You've also got yellow sapphires right on the end there. Have you seen these?
Beautiful, aren't they?
Sapphire cabochons. How about it, Mark? How about using precious gemstones in your collections? How does that change your jewellery?
Well, for me, who sells my bits and pieces, it's fantastic to have every single birthstone. And I've done quite a few craft fairs now, and I don't think I've seen any other stall holders selling rubies, emeralds and sapphires in their jewellery.
Because they don't know about Jewellery Maker. Half of you wants to tell them, the other half of you wants to keep it your secret.
But somebody's going to say, oh, my mum's birthday's in July, do you have any rubies? Well, I do actually, here's a selection here, and they can't quite believe it. And then you get them saying, what, real rubies? And you say, yeah, what, real rubies?
Yeah, they're not just ruby colour. Well, you can actually download the certificate of authenticity from our website to back you up there. And of course you get all your paperwork with your gemstones. I bring you this strand from the Gems of Distinction collection. We have, of course, got September's birthstone in your sapphire. One of the most passionate gemstones, it said. Look at that. Look at the gemstone strand. Anything from Gems of Distinction, you know, is the best quality we can get. You've got blue and you've got pink and you've almost ruby there. Because you know they're from the same family, and the deeper the colour, then it moves into ruby. You got yellow sapphire in there too. F17. You've got 70 carats of a precious gemstone. And when you've got 70 carats of a precious gemstone, be it ruby, be it sapphire, be it emerald, be it diamond, how much in your mind is a carat? A carat of a precious gemstone. Nowhere near the price tag we're about to give you. You've got 70 carats. 70 at under £25. A pair of sapphire rings with just one each of these gemstones, and you've made your money up and maybe a little bit of profit too, and you've got the rest of your strand remaining. All the www.jewellerymaker.com. If you're shopping with us online, please check out your baskets. It's just wonderful to have your company. We are limited on these. I've got something else very special for you. Deep blue sapphire. Sapphire is the gemstone that Princess Diana chose, and she wasn't in the romantic, traditional way presented down on one knee with her engagement ring. She in fact chose it out of a box that was presented to her with lots of different rings, and sapphire was the gemstone Princess Diana went for, and actually this reignited the passion for sapphire. And again, Kate Middleton choosing Diana's engagement ring for her own as well. And I think it's very fast becoming probably one of the most popular gemstones in the world. Sophistication, class, elegance, these are all words that we associate with sapphire, aren't they? And precious, of course, precious. It's a 13cm strand of excellence from the Gems of Distinction collection. Again, you have a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee, 45 carats of beautiful sapphire. They're 5mm rounds. I need you on the phone lines, I need you on the website very, very quickly. We only have a very small handful of these. Mark, to use traditional blue sapphire.
I can't believe we've got sapphire in the round.
I know. Beautiful, isn't it? Very easy to work with for anyone that hasn't worked with the Gems of Distinction strand. I'd put gold with these. $24.95. You can make a sapphire ring, a sapphire pair of earrings, and don't forget, it's a pleasure, isn't it? Not only for you to receive your sapphire and to work with it, but also to offer sapphire to your customers. It's your opportunity to do so at £24.95 now. I think I launched this strand. Teardrops of beer quartz. Now, we have only ever had 3 strands of beer quartz here at Jewellery Maker, and this is one of them. Look at this. Look at those facets. Bracelet cut, top drilled, rich, syrupy colours. Beer quartz is divine. You've got a mirror graduation going on. They all come in pairs. Also known as golden quartz. What do you make of beer quartz, Mark? I adore it.
Isn't it? I mean, it's like a cross between citrine and smoky quartz, isn't it?
Look at those facets, earrings, cascading with lots of beer quartz. We're going to get your price tag on as soon as we can because there are so many of you there. PMSF 16.
If anyone bought those bales from that little bundle earlier,
yes,
use the bracelets as using
just
the
to
bales.
Dangle.
Yep.
Because these are top drilled and they're bracelet cut. The craftsmanship that goes in, the skill that goes into cutting in that way. For £19.95, you're getting such an incredible deal. Under £20, mirror graduated beer quartz. Just gorgeous. Now, don't move a muscle. I've got something else gorgeous for you. Oh my goodness, I've never seen these. Oh, wow. What should I put them on? A black background, do you think? Oh, Mark, they're in pairs, they're rondelles, they're citrine. And again, they're bracelet cut. Oh, wow. Let me count the pairs for you. Mirror graduated, 1, 2, 3. 20 pairs, that's 40 individual gemstones. If you were watching a gem collector show and you were buying these individually, what do you think each? If they were £3 each, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? 3 times 40, 3, 6, 9, 12, 120 quid that would be. Is that right? Yep. I did it, I knew I could do maths. 80 carats. Oh, these are so pretty, so pretty. You're going to do this at 32p a bead? You're mad. You are mad as a box of hyenas. £12.95. This is an incredible deal. Put these with gold findings, let them move, let the light travel around them. 0800 644 655, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. I love the gizmo coils that these are on, do you?
Do you remember that bracelet I did in the last kit, using the little coils?
I do.
With the round beads, you could replicate that with this strand.
Oh, yes.
Just add a few head pins and eye pins.
Do something very delicate with it too, don't you think? Summery. I'd like to see Aphrodite with this.
Amazing, aren't they? You could do cufflink clusters with those as well.
Cufflink clusters. Now stay where you are. More treats. Ametrine. Gorgeous. Ametrine, also known as Bolivianite. I don't know where that R came from. I am from Gloucestershire. Ametrine is the blend of citrine and amethyst. It meets in the mine. It only happens in Bolivia, which is why it's called Bolivianite. It's gorgeous, isn't it? We don't have a lot of this gemstone. I bet you love ametrine, don't you, Marky?
Yeah, it's one of the gemstones that I've bought that I haven't made anything with.
Because you want to keep it for yourself?
I've got one of those little plastic bead boxes that we used to have with all my different ametrines in, and I think I've made one necklace which was for the Chip and Nugget DVD. I haven't made anything else. I want to keep it all for myself.
I don't blame you. 140 carats. Look at that colour blend. These are really pretty. And they're just £12.95. Last time I gave you ametrine, it was £29.95, so I know for a fact that that is a great price tag. Get on the phone lines now, because I'm going to give you the Beyonce strand. It will sell out, I just know it will. We got 300 of these babies in stock. I know, despite that, they're going to go. You need to be on the phone lines now. We've never seen anything like it before. Shall I put it on a white bust, do you think? Show off the colours? What do you think? How do you feel about that, Claire? How do you feel? I feel good about that too. Texture, colour, it's got it all. Carat weight. Look, do you know what? Who here is tempted just to leave it like that, strand it like that? Wire work, Gemma Crow crazy. She would go crazy for this. 20 of you in a queue on the phone lines already. Mark, would you keep it like this, or would you take it out of individual? I love it like this.
I would keep it like that, actually. As you said, that add some wire or some sort of embellishment to it.
I'd either add a small sparkly bead. Perfect with a maxi dress, Claire. Claire just said, I want this with a maxi dress. Perfect. Do you know what? I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. Better with the stars. I actually would put maybe 1 or 2 stars in there. I'd definitely put a facet in there. What about from Mark's challenge? That works, doesn't it? Right, I know these are going to sell out. You have to act fast. What about the shell? Will it work, or will it be too much colour? It works. You need to be on the phone lines now. These will sell out. There are 50 of you on the phone lines. If you're experiencing engaged tones, then please hang up and redial. Texture, African Queen piece of jewellery, I'm thinking. It's a big Beyonce strand of lushness. It's an elaborate strand. It's a strand that's going to give you drama. It's that hero piece of jewellery that you're going to create that is unlike anything anybody else is going to have. Now I'm thinking a big Gemma Crow wirework rose or some mesh in here would be fab, wouldn't it? I'd really like to see that. You'd make a brooch out of it. Chris is saying that he'd take a little cluster and make a brooch. If you're getting an engaged tone, please hang up, redial. There are no queues on the website, but it is very busy. Please don't leave this one to chances. Remember, you have got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If I was giving you this strand for £24.95, you'd be getting a bargain. If I was giving you this strand for £19.95, you'd be getting an absolute bargain. However, for the launch price tag only, I will never promise this price tag again. You need to be on the phone lines, not $19.95, $10.95 by 2. In fact, by 3 of them. We've never seen anything like this strand. I very much doubt we'll ever see anything like it again. Perfect. Half the stock has now been allocated. Well done. Perfect for your summer pieces. Perfect. It's just a hero piece of jewellery. Can you imagine wearing that maxi dress, bandeau style neckline with a great big gorgeous piece, just a plain black maxi dress, and it's all about the accessorizing. That's the kind of customer that's going to come and buy this wonderful piece of jewellery for you. There are lots of you in a queue. The queues are 4 minutes long. Please bear with. It is a free phone number, 0800 644 655. I pray that you can get this if you're watching the repeats, but I very much doubt it. 3/4 of the entire stock for today has now been allocated at £10.95. Julia, Andrew, Sinead, you've all bought in multiples. Well done. Caroline, you've bought 2 of these as well. Anita, you've bought 2. Ruth, you've bought 2. Christine, you've bought 2. A massive congratulations to everybody that's bought theirs. I am definitely encouraging you to multi-buy, because we certainly don't know well, if I've never seen anything like this. I would probably, if I had to put money on it, say that we won't see this strand ever again. £10.95 once they're all sold out. I can't see us getting these back in. We've never seen anything like it before. Be very, very, very quick. They're amazing for wire work. They're amazing for those big, chunky pieces of jewellery. IKG P16 is your item code. Don't leave this one to chance. There are so many people multi-buying. I would hate for you to miss out. We are about to move into limited stock for this. Let's go over. I'm going to take this with me. Mark, what do you think about this strand?
Isn't it?
It's unlike anything that we've seen here at Jewellery Maker before.
I think this pinky red's my favourite colour on there.
Love them all together, do you? What would you do with it? And you can, like, I just want to restrand it like that. Maybe I'd buy 2 so that I could do something funky and elaborate with one, and then keep it like that with the other.
That is huge, isn't it? That's really substantial.
So beautiful.
I wouldn't want to do anything with that. And it sounds nice
You
as well. I know I
keep
keep
it,
going on
don't
about sound, but they sound nice as well.
Well, actually, I think we associate people with sound. My mum, I can always hear her coming because her bangles are always jangling.
Yeah.
And I like that. You can hear Nana Mare coming up the stairs because she jangles.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Gosh.
Now, your
gone?
challenge. I've left the... Oh, no, I haven't. It's here. Someone did it. Now, we had those carrots for the challenge, which we've never seen before. Little Easter bunny carrots. I love those,
They're amazing, aren't they? I did one pair of earrings which are tucked in the middle there using the purple
and
wire.
you took advantage of the grooves in there.
And then what I've done is I thought I might do some sort of tiara, putting these on wire. Look.
Oh, gorgeous.
What do you think?
I love tiaras. I think actually on a hair comb those would look cute.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very pretty. We want to hold those up.
They're quite fun, aren't they?
Yeah, do you know what actually, Mark? You can just put them on a Kirby grip. Grip them in straight away.
Yes.
I like quite a lot of those. If you put your hair up and put the Kirby grips at the back, it looks really cute.
Yes.
Have a look at what's included in Mark's challenge.
I haven't even used the rose quartz yet.
Now, you weren't keeping those for yourself, those rose quartz, were you? Let's have a look at all of the gorgeous jewellery for $22.95 for Mark's challenge today. Mark's created. Well, Mark, you know what I'm going to do with those earrings? I'm going to put them in. They are gorgeous. Now, this is the shooting star pair of earrings. I adore them. You knew I'd love these. Have a look. How fabulous are these? They're beautiful.
They sit really well, don't they?
I'm trying to look, but Chris is telling me to move my big chin out the way. Like, move your big chin. All right, I know. It is a big chin, isn't it? Oh, love them.
And they're not heavy either, are they?
No, because they're shell. And I think if you've got long hair, you have to have big, long earrings, don't you? I'm just going to... They're gorgeous, aren't they? Is that a bit of an extreme close-up? I can't see on the monitor. Very uncomfortable. Can we move off my face now? Thank you. Now, I love... You've done it. You've done it. Have a look at these cufflinks. Have you got a cufflinkable shirt on today, Durden? No, you don't.
I've got a hole.
You have got a hole for a cufflink. You should be modelling these.
That's just a beady bead. And then I put a head pin up through the middle with a bead at top and bottom, just have that sort of diamond shape, and then just popped a clasp on the top.
Those are really quirky. I'd wear those out in the evening. You can wear these when I take you clubbing. Now, I love this. Remember the grooves in the serpentine? Right, I just need to warn everybody, even though we had huge quantities of the agate, it's about to sell out. We are approaching single figures for that strand. So if you want it, you need, and if you've got it in a basket and you haven't checked it out, you're about to miss out. There aren't enough to go around. If you are on the phone lines, you need to stay where you are. If you get to talk to a call centre operative, I would definitely recommend that you buy more than one of these. Now, don't forget Mark's bundle. And I'm going to show you. $22.95 for all 5 strands. Let's have a look at this macrame necklace. I've got to show you this. Isn't that fab? AIG C47 is the code that you need for Mark's bundle. It's been fantastic having your company. Now, please don't forget to join the wonderful Becky, who is absolutely fabulous and a breath of fresh air here at Jewellery Maker Towers, with the gorgeous Mark later on, live again at 5 o'clock. You can catch us on the repeats all night long. I'll see you soon. Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials